What's up, everybody? Mr. Right Way here. We are alive again, and Xbox has gone plumb crazy because all the price hikes right now. Don't understand them, and we're gonna talk about it. We got feelings. People are upset. People are happy. People are saying thank you, Nintendo. But I am thanking each and every last one of you guys for being here. We got a full crew back together again. We got everybody here. Nobody's sick. We got drinks on block. Well, I think who got drinks? Everybody got drinks.
Yeah.
Everybody got drinks.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm a coffee mug.
Got a couple.
That's
We
my
got
one
drink.
of my favorite coffee mugs, my Mega Man base one. So I got
Nice. So let's get it started. First, straight out from the Bank of Ness. What's up, Bank of Ness?
What is up? What it is? Happy Friday Eve. We're back again. I'm back finally after being on vacation and being in Vegas. I'm happy to be back.
That's what's up, man. Hey, salute. And straight from the cold north from Canada. We're letting you know we're coming your way, so you won't be surprised. Sandy, what's up, yo?
Hello. Good. Sick. Was not anymore. Healed. Can't wait to talk about today's topic.
You were excited. You ready?
We're not the only ones suffering now with the prices. Yay.
Yeah, of course.
You
You're
actually
gonna share this pain. I feel like.
This is a little bit early, y'all. Sandy be here like at the last minute. If y'all know behind the scenes, she be here like the last minute. She showed up like, where you at? Boom, she was there. She's like, I'm ready to talk her ish. And we got our favorite Zelda hat guy. What's up, Glenn?
What's up, man? Happy Friday Eve, man. I was gonna move to Canada, but now with these prices, I just gotta stay here. It's not worth the trip anymore. So, I'm excited to be here. This will be a good one.
Yeah, and also too, shout out to the chat, y'all. Chat, thank you so much for joining in. Remember tonight, if you want to do a super chat, it will be read on the channel. You will be the king and the queen, or the queen for the high super chat. It will definitely go and help out the channel. We get new stuff, like just got something new for the channel. Just got a new camera, a DJ Pocket Osmos to help record very good stuff. Used it, and some stuff. Look at this is metal. But this is nice. This is really nice. There's a whole little get up right here, y'all. It is a dope camera. If you're a creator, you might want to look into getting one of those. But I tell you, the thing was like, what, $700?
If you're gonna be that price, I hope I get the $7 experience out of it. So yeah, I was looking into that. I'm actually
You get a good experience out of it, man. And speaking of experience, man, Megan, how you doing, bro? You just dropped a great video a couple days ago.
Oh yes, sir. Appreciate that love support I got from that. But yeah, happy Friday's Eve, as Brother Ness was saying, and we got a whole crew. So our podcast credit score looking good at 820 right about now. So that's very good. Thank you, Brother Ness, for being on time, shit like that, because we can't be skirting around with the 520 over here. And we got a plan for Xbox too. We're gonna go over that soon. We get into it. But we doing good. We doing good.
Is that a profit playing?
And yeah, profit plan. We're gonna talk about that later, bro. All right, we'll talk about that later.
Never a dull moment with this guy right here. And tonight, y'all, we are giving away a Xbox controller finally. Stay through the chat because we're going to tell you how to get you one. But yes, we are giving away a wireless Xbox Hunter controller. It will work on your Switch and your PC. It is a limited edition. So all you Xbox fans, we're not taxing you today. We're actually giving this to you for free. I will ship this out hopefully tomorrow or Monday as soon as you get back with me. But one thing is you got to do, you got to be following everybody on the podcast. You got to be following their channels. And you got to make sure when you win, you got to hit me up on Insta Grizzle.
Yes, sir. We trying to make a life pleasant for you Xbox out there, all right? Man, we know times is hard. Prices are going up. Game Pass is going to go up still. But hey, look, we got you, though. We got you.
And shout out everybody on X, on YouTube, and on where we get. Oh, we got 2 on Twitch. Oh my gosh, my Twitch follower is going up. 2. Congratulations on 2. I love y'all. Thank y'all. Who's the 2 people? I want to see the 2 people. Say hey in the chat. I want to see y'all. But yeah, let's talk about this craziness of Xbox Day. So I woke up this morning and the chat was blown up. Personal chat and the group chat. And I was like, what's going on? And I'm waking to sleep out of my eyes. I was like, oh my goodness, Xbox, no, they didn't. No, they did. Nobody buying their little shitty ass consoles, and they got the nerve to raise it up $100. Boy. This is the dumbest move ever by Xbox. I don't understand. They talking about tariffs and stuff. Hold on. You mean to tell me that nobody was buying your consoles, nobody was buying the shitty X or the shitty Xbox One, which I don't. But hell, you couldn't even get people to buy this motherfucker right here. This right here, the Xbox Series X. This right here. You couldn't get nobody to buy one of these. I mean, I got one. I'm glad I got one.
That's an Xbox One X.
That's a One X.
Yeah, I mean, One X.
The only thing I got for Xbox is this refrigerator. It actually does have some type of general use to it. But other than that, I mean,
I got an Xbox refrigerator. I'm sorry, Xbox One X. There's so many Xboxes. I mean, it's the name. God dang. You don't know what you're going to buy. And then they joke and say, you know what? Let's increase the price. $100. That'll get sales going.
They said, "Hey, look,
really?
We said we almost out in the running right now. You know what's gonna get people back on our good graces? Raise that fucking price." So that's exactly what they did. It was like, "Oh yes, sir. Well, we about to show them we the real Prince of Bel-Air right now." So yeah,
I mean, I was rooting for Xbox. It's like the Tire Bank stuff thing. We was all rooting for you, and they just turned it back. Like, you know what? They said they didn't give no kind of. They just ripped the band-aid. I say, you know what? Here you go, motherfuckers. $100. Eat it. Don't. And then all the retailers froze stuff. Walmart, GameStop froze it. GameStop, like, they had the blank screen around about what, 4 o'clock was it? What, y'all?
Yep. I was watching in real time. I was like, I want to see how fast like this is gonna retroactively turn. And I was on there for about a good like 4 minutes. And it was refreshing. And then I sent that other picture to you guys. Said, well, said they can't find products. So this shit's hitting ASAP, expeditiously, as T.I. be saying.
Yeah, this is really. And all y'all people talking about $80 game to Nintendo. Oh, Nintendo's so high. Oh, it's not worth it. But they sold out. Oh no, Mario Kart is capitalism. Yeah, shut up. Come on. Xbox didn't know what you gonna say.
Gamers didn't stand on business when it came to that Mario Kart thing. I blame them. I blame them for everything.
Hey, thank you, Nintendo.
PlayStation gonna be next. I mean, y'all act like PlayStation ain't gonna.
Absolutely. It's coming up.
They gonna get in on it. Everybody.
PlayStation was first because y'all was all not y'all, but a lot of people. Oh, the PS5 Pro, you got about a hard drive for, and then you get it's $800. Well, guess what? Xbox is coming for your head.
Bro, who are you talking to that sounds like that? I didn't meet this person. Who is this person?
Hey, Xbox got a Xbox. Remember the Xbox 720? Well, guess what? That's that price of the new Xbox 2 terabyte.
Oh, damn. They said, they said we taking it back old school for y'all.
Xbox 720.
Wow.
They said it says about 15 years later, hey, but we finally give you all that 720 I wanted for.
That's right. That's tough. Hey, they predicted it a long time ago. Y'all wanted Xbox 720. Done. Boom. Let's see. You know what? All right,
bro.
That's a throwback right there.
I know, right?
Just in case people didn't know, the Xbox 720 was the original code name for the Xbox One before they changed to that. So
yeah,
somebody
gave a whole generation later.
Hey, you like how I brought that back?
I feel bad for Phil Spencer. He's probably sitting there going, "Wait, I gotta go out and announce what?"
I know, right?
Y'all gotta be bullshitting right now.
Man, this is crazy. Like
Phil Spencer.
Poor Phil.
Poor Phil.
He's been getting the short in the stick for a very good minute now.
Oh, no, hey, y'all, all jokes aside, y'all, we can have our jokes, but we definitely want to understand your feelings about this because this is kind of crazy. Like the industry, gaming now is a luxury, really. Like modern day gaming, well, even retro gaming is a luxury, and it's crazy. So, anybody want to start talking about this real quick? You know, anybody can go.
Start talking about this bullshit. I'm just playing.
Go ahead.
No, like, when I saw the prices go up, I was like, why? What are we doing here? What are we offering that justifies the price increase? I get it. Economy is in a weird place. Everybody's talking about price hikes everywhere, not just video games, but it is what it is. Everyone's taking a hit somewhere, and they're trying to make up for the loss in profit. to that
Are
same
really?
I
Are
bet,
really?
well, I mean, here's to that point though, right? Xbox has been in this limbo where they don't know what the hell they want to do. We want to be Xbox everywhere, then we want Game Pass, and then we want to do games, but then we don't have games, and then we want to buy every studio, and then it's all over the place. So this sends yet another confusing message to your fan base yet again. And I don't think it's the right time to increase prices. If anything, if they were bold, I would have lowered the price. Yeah, I would have took a hit, but that would have solidified a message to the consumer, to the gamers, to say like, "Yo, we get it. We get times are rough. Come to Xbox, buy the console.
Yeah.
We want you to play the games here, right?" But you know, if you want to say Xbox is everywhere, this is the Xbox. Well, this is your Xbox. We're cutting the price by $50. You know, $25. Hell, I mean anything. I mean that's good publicity. But yeah, yet again, we're everyone's talking about it. Yeah, they're in the headline news with negative pricing, and yeah, everybody's talking about them right now. But that's not going to get everybody buying a console. If anything, if anybody's asking me like, Ness, yo, I want an Xbox, but I don't want to pay this price, go to your pawn shop.
I did it today.
Go to Facebook Marketplace, and somebody's got it for $300. Go buy it over there. There's no reason to buy a brand new retail Xbox right now at all. And to be honest, low key, it really wasn't a real reason to buy it before this news dropped.
Mm-hmm.
It really wasn't. Nobody. It really wasn't, man. It
wasn't. I mean, Microsoft gave you every damn reason in the book as to why you don't need an Xbox. And it's like, oh yeah, by the way, we're raising the prices. I said, well, good. Yeah, now you're gonna push everybody else who's on the fence of thinking about getting an Xbox to either get a PlayStation, a Switch 2, or damn near even a PC. So it's that's what it comes to.
You know what? Like I said to that, you check out the video today, guys. I know I'm been releasing some videos over the week, trying a lot of new stuff on the channel, but we talked about the news, but then I showed you like go to pawn shops. I'm telling you right now, guys, people are gonna go to these pawn shops, these retro game stores before the price increases and get these systems. Like if you have an Xbox Series X, congratulations, your Xbox is now worth more money. But remember, I think GameStop probably saw this coming. Remember a couple of days ago on 420, where they were giving you $420 for Xbox Series X.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was wondering why they was giving more for that than like a PS5. Yeah,
I don't know if they knew this stuff was coming, but y'all, I went in GameStop and saw the price literally change from like $470 to like $499 for a used Xbox Series X. $499.
So they already altered their price in the pre-owned ones.
I mean, but you still can find good ones. Like Facebook Marketplace has a ton of Series X's and especially Series S's. If you want you a nice machine just to play Game Pass, get a Series S or get a Xbox, like I said right here, a Xbox One X, like right here. I got from Como that this is the Cyberpunk edition, the Cyberskunk. But no, it's a beautiful machine though. It really is. It's probably one of the most beautiful Xbox Series X system.
There's people selling Xbox Series X's on Macari with the games for like $316. So yeah, there's plenty of deals out there that you got.
Yeah, deals are everywhere.
You don't have
deals out there. You just got to go look for them, and you cannot blind. Now, I'm gonna say this: if you want to get one now. But if you're sitting there and you got the money to get one, you're complaining, and then it goes up in price, that's up on you. I definitely understand people got bills, you got other commitments, people trying to still pay for the Switch 2, and Xbox Series X is not really an item that you really want. Okay, that's cool. Just use your money accordingly. I always knew gaming was a luxury, but to see it in the flesh, like, yeah. Even though I got a great income, and most folks now have a disposable income of great incomes and stuff, wow, gaming is kind of like expensive, you know? And I bet it's super expensive. Saturday, I know up there in Canada, I bet it's. What do you think about all this mess?
Whatever prices you guys are getting, there's always a 30% markup for us. So we're suffering.
Do you have an Xbox?
But you know what? For a long time, we would always have the highest prices. So we still have the highest price. But at least you guys get to suffer now just a little bit.
Hey, friend of the show, our buddy Tech Buzz Game. He said my Xbox Series X is my expensive GameCube tower.
And it was funny because I was talking about that in the chat. I was like, man, I kind of think I want to get a Series X just for like the emulation, and then Zelda was like, just get a Steam Deck. I was like, yeah, I'm thinking about looking at both options, but yeah, like to what the other Steve said, I might have to do that.
Yeah, and that is the emulation device. I don't need a Series X, but I went on here and just put one. This is a good thing about pawn shops. They have this thing called layaway where you don't have to pay for it right then and there. So I put my money down, like $35 down. It was $300 in the video, $375 with tax. So just you got to pay it off in 3 months. So definitely pay it off easy in 3 months. But when I get that out, hopefully when I get it out, it'll still be worth more than what it is right now. So it's crazy, y'all. It is really, really wild. Megan, getting this.
I had a question. So, with
go.
GameStop right now, does that
Okay.
mean that the trade-in value has increased?
You know what? Let's look at that let's look at that live. I know Megan's about to say something. Go ahead, Megan.
But this whole situation, as I mentioned earlier, is pretty crazy. Seeing how we are, almost 5 full years into this generation, and now we're seeing increases as a whole, just everything going up. And mind you, this is one of the first generations since everything became unified around like the PS1. We started going more disc based. Everything was like around $50, $60, stuff like that. It was more standardized. This is the first generation we've just seen prices go up for old shit. Like we ain't never been seeing this, especially with this quick. Like prices just went up in 2020. Now we're getting more stuff for this. So yeah, and what's baffling about Xbox is like out of all the what the is that?
They're not taking them in.
Yo.
It's not even yes. Oh, it's still grayed out.
It's still grayed out. Yo.
They don't know. They can't make a justification right now. They don't know what they're doing.
It's still showing that from earlier when I first showed you guys. Yeah, that's.
So here's the real question then, right? So if I went into a GameStop tomorrow,
I was about to say,
they take it.
They probably would take it. Yes.
All right. So right now, they just did. Look at this Xbox Series X console, $499.99, right?
Coming soon. Of course it's coming soon. Like that shit brand new. It's coming soon, everybody. It's been out for 5 years, but it's coming soon.
Let's check Best Buy Live. Let's do Best Buy Live.
And here's another question, because I'm now it's just flooding with questions from me here. So we have the price increase. We don't know what the trade-in value of the console is. What happens if? Damn, how do I want to word this?
If Best Buy do price, Best Buy hit the price up already. They turned it over.
But I think that's MSRP now, right? Don't they have to abide by what MSRP?
They don't have to, but that's a recommended price because they can do. Wow, it's here, y'all.
Taylor, right? Also, it's like, I wonder what happens with the inventory here, because if I'm paying for a particular number of consoles to hold in my brick and mortar store, and I pay that cost, and the cost goes up, what's the differentiation there behind the scenes? I don't know. I may be just overthinking.
I don't know, but I know it woke up a lot of people. It woke up a lot of people today.
This is the first time, right? I think this is the first time in is this video game history? Console that price hike
went up
in consoles during the middle portion of the cycle of the console being out.
Didn't the Switch go up in 2020?
I'm talking about
but you had value for the Switch though.
No, but I think you're talking about they released the OLED model. It's $50 more, but that was like a new SKU. So that's
so you're talking about an original SKU. So we're talking about so 720, was that for the 2 terabyte?
You said 720? Yeah, 720.
I'm talking about the $720.
2 terabytes. Yep,
that's for 2 terabytes. So for the 1 terabyte, what is it?
It's for $5.99 now.
and it was $4.99.
It was
Mhm.
$4.99. Yep.
They increased it by $100, and then
God
the 2 terabyte was being dropped at what? $6.99 or no, $5.99.
Mm-hmm.
The 2 terabyte. No, the 2 terabyte. I think that was the one like 6.
2 terabyte was like $600.
Okay, so it was $5.99.
Yes.
Okay, so they increased the price of the consoles by $100.
So the best value right now is the PS5 Slim console for $370 with Astrobot.
For now.
Easy.
For now.
For now.
For now.
I will say, yeah, put an asterisk next to that because
Yeah.
that's going to change very soon. Very soon.
Yeah. it's for
Actually,
now.
I think, hold on, because
Well,
Wario.
and then you can get one right now for $449. That's the one with the CD got the disc drive too, so you can get that also. So PlayStation 5 for right now is the best value in modern gaming. Now you could say Switch OLED, but people are kind of exhausted with the Switch OLED. People are probably like, this is new territory. I want to know how the chat feels about stuff like that too. Like chat's going off on
Going in right now, bro.
they said,
Somebody said a
let's-
$5
let's-
footlong
let's-
sandwich Subway is now $12. Damn, I feel
Bro, the dollar menu at McDonald's isn't a dollar menu anymore.
It doesn't
No.
exist. Like,
You know, you can't get a McDouble for 99 cents anymore. You're paying like $1.50, $2.
remember, we're getting a free controller for all of the new people coming in. Just stay tuned. We're gonna give a free Xbox controller. I'm gonna ship it out soon. We'll probably ship it out tomorrow. Just make sure you be following everybody. Make sure you definitely follow me on Instagram. And if you win, and also this is not gonna be the only controller I'm giving. I'm got like 6 more controllers I'm gonna be giving away over the next couple of weeks. So we're definitely giving away. I just figured like, hey, Xbox news, we get an Xbox controller away. And it's oh my gosh. But anyway.
That was crazy. It's because like I was in Walmart earlier today. Like, you know, eggs is still like almost $6, $8 if you want the organic ones. I was oh my god.
Hey, somebody said we think Game Pass will increase in price.
Oh yeah, that's gonna increase. Absolutely.
Again,
I think about $5 to $10.
it just
Yeah.
increased like a couple
Hey.
of months back.
That don't mean anything. Hey, look, yesterday's price ain't today's price. Then you know this already.
It's so right. Oh my god.
especially after the month we had, bro. They gave us South of Midnight. They gave us that Elder Scrolls Remaster and Expedition 33. Oh no, those 3 back-to-back bang. They said, hey, y'all gonna pay for this premium content, whether y'all like it or not.
God.
son.
Hey,
Y'all gonna pay for this shit.
yeah, I mean,
All this
my feelings-
brokenness is sponsored by Bank of Ness.
All this brokenness. Oh my god. That makes
Yeah, all
even
this
oh, that makes even worse.
hey y'all, but y'all make sure y'all lock in with everybody here. Everybody makes great content. Also too, go get our boy follow Tech Buzz Gaming over here. He talking about Xbox, most expensive Blu-ray player. You know, go give him a follow too. Friend of the show, one of my friends for over like 10 years and stuff like that. Longer than that, shoot, we been making videos way back in the day, and we know about price increases on tech and stuff like that. Godly, oh Lord, help us, Lord Jesus, help us with these prices.
you know what would have softened that blow a little bit. Pause. If what they would have did, like if like all right, the prices is going up, but to offset some of that, we know people are pissed off. What if we give y'all like a full year of Game Pass for free, something like that?
See, now that would be cool.
Mhm.
If every new Xbox sold, they gave a year free. Ooh,
If they gave a
That
year,
would be
yeah,
cool.
because it's very because remember it was what only 5 months ago how when they released that commercial was like this is the Xbox, this is also an Xbox. I'm like, bro, if all this shit is an Xbox, why do I need your Xbox? So you need to incentivize
Yeah.
me to give me a reason to why I
Yeah.
need to invest my time and money into
Yeah.
this ecosystem and this platform. So yeah,
Mhm.
if they really want to stand on business and show they really about the consumer, all right, you can make it $100, but give them about a good year of Xbox.
Hell,
Game.
6 months. They don't
hey, if
even-
you don't have
Oh, 6
Instagram,
months, yeah.
follow me on Twitter too. Just make sure you follow everybody on the podcast and make sure you follow me on Xbox X or Twitter. That's crazy. I just saw something it said all tech is going. Yes, all tech is going up.
Yep.
Mega, you right about that. That would soften the blow definitely because why okay. This is the Xbox problem, the modern Xbox problem. If I can go get me a Series S or a Xbox One X, hell, if I can go get me the VCR Xbox and buy Game Pass, why do I need to spend $600 now on a Series S or Series X what am I getting? Because more people enjoy playing games on PlayStation 5 than Xbox. Game Pass is undoubtedly a great value, but why would I want to buy I could put $600 into a Switch 2 that's getting ready to come out. A Switch 2 is getting ready to come out. Why would somebody who loves video games, has the money, is going to fork over $600 for an Xbox that you don't really have much value, or you want exclusives? You can take that $600, buy you a Nintendo and buy a Switch 2, and buy you a controller and some games, and there you go. You be happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's be honest here. At this point, if folks don't have an Xbox by now,
You ain't buying one now.
you ain't buying an Xbox. Like
Nah.
everybody who wanted an Xbox has one now, right? I've got 2 Series X's. And the only reason why I have a second one is because I really wanted that Halo Infinite one.
And I sold that one to you, and I wasn't even playing it.
Yeah, I was like, you ain't gonna play this. I need that. I want
Yeah.
it. Right.
And-
And the other one, my daughter uses. So, she's like, Dad, I want the Series X. And I'm like, well, you can have my old one. So there you go. I'm like, out of all the consoles that I have,
Project Retro Games, what's up?
What up, Project Retro?
What's going on, bro?
I have every single Xbox, from the OG to the 360 to all the X's and series nonsense, all of that. I have all of them.
Mhm.
But do I need to keep them? No, I really don't. But the reason why I have them is because I've loved Xbox for so long. But man,
I love
these
Xbox
last few
too.
years, they have
But-
made it extremely difficult.
And that's why I sold it, man. I love the 3. I would go down and say the 360 is probably my favorite generation outside of the Super Nintendo, right?
That's the best
I have
Xbox.
so many goddamn good memories of the 360 generation. That controller was everything. That packaging, like download the games, everything. Like if y'all look at the channel, I got Xbox 360 neon signs hanging in the background. I mean, I love the 360. But I saw someone talking about what Steve was talking about, like he's saying, like the president excluded all the tech from terrorists. So why did Microsoft do this? I don't know. I ain't looking at all that stuff. I don't know, but I'm just gonna give my educated guess right now because they can. I mean, everybody's trying to get money, and people are like using you will see this now. A lot of people are going to use these tariffs as an excuse to make more money. So make sure you be diligent in what you buy, because a lot of people, oh yeah, well, tariffs, I'm gonna raise it up. That's like the new Mario. Oh, it's Mario. It's $40. Like, motherfucker, I'm not gonna pay you $40 for no Mario game. Are you crazy? Like, especially it's Mario 3. Oh, it's $40, which that is.
Golden Grams made a good explanation, and I guess I can go into this point too. How they're saying Game Pass subscriptions is the only thing they really care about, and honestly, like, because Xbox, they don't report console sales anymore. They haven't done that for the better half, like 6-7 years, probably a little longer. So what if? Because I was thinking about it too. I was like, what would they gain from doing this? And that question right there, I'm like, what if it's just really just a way just to push Game Pass on more people? Because think about it, Game Pass is on your PC. I got it on my PC. You can access on your TV. You can access on your TV. You got like a Samsung capable device. So I really think. So Fire Stick. So I really think this is a psyop to like try to get people to Game Pass.
This would be the perfect way. Zelda, you ever chimed in on it, man? I know you're a big Nintendo collector, big retro collector, and also a big Xbox fan too. But you got everything what you need. So what do you see about this, man? This is kind of crazy.
I feel like this was, to Ness's point, this was a great opportunity for Microsoft to be like, you know what, we're not going to raise prices, or we're going to cut prices, right? Because realistically, I mean, consoles don't really make money. You make money off of games, right? Even retailers don't make a ton of money off of consoles. I think like 95% of the profit or more goes back to Microsoft, who it costs more than they actually sell it for them to actually make it. So it didn't make a lot of sense to me. This would have been a perfect time to cut the price. I'm gonna be like, hey, we're not raising our prices. We're actually cutting ours. We're the only one of the big 3 to be actually cutting MSRP on our devices. So I would make more people come over to Xbox, right? Especially if they're torn between PS5 and Xbox for games that are not exclusive to either one. I feel like they fumbled the bag. They really fumbled the bag here. They had an opportunity to really, pull some people back over to the Microsoft side. Raising the price on a console that no one is buying is ridiculous.
Yeah,
it is. Nobody. I hate to say nobody's buying, but if you're in the gaming circle, especially in retro and like in the modern, you can really see who's playing what. You don't see a lot of people come in, oh, I just got this brand new Xbox. No, people are like, oh, yeah, I just got this brand new Switch game. Oh, I got this brand new PS5 game. Oh, I got this new collector's edition. You know, they don't really champion Series X's or Series S, especially the Series S. Now, I will say, during the college football season, it was a hell of a lot of Series S's sold.
Oh yeah,
So many.
Yeah, that was
Because
the
people
cheapest
just wanted
option.
that one game.
That was the cheapest option. So yeah, a lot of people were running down and buying those.
Yeah.
So that's understandable.
It almost makes me wonder if, because I mean, the tech sector right now is taking a pretty significant hit.
It's rough out here.
Oh, that's an
the
understatement.
entire tech sector is. So, in terms of, cybersecurity, in terms of, chips and tech creation, all that stuff, forget the whole tariff conversation for 2.5 seconds. That is part of it. But these companies are suffering in a couple of different ways. We haven't really seen yet the backlash that's going to happen, because they're trying to hold off as much as possible.
They really are.
I think from that perspective, we're going to see more layoffs, which is very unfortunate, which I always hate to see. We're going to see the company reposition how they're doing their business to offset what's going on in the economy. In a couple of ways that I think that Microsoft may have thought of it is like, okay, Microsoft, its own division within Microsoft, it runs its business its way. But at the end of the day, the big dogs at top are going to make the final decisions. So what if they say, okay, to offset, we can make a couple of extra dollars to make sure profits are at least flat and not in the red for our stock share, our shareholders, and all this bullshit in Wall Street or whatever. We raise the price on the Xboxes, and that's not even a significant number to move the needle, but it's enough to keep, just this little trickle of money coming in.
Yes.
That could be a case. Now, that's just me speculating. That's not factual or anything like that. That's just me thinking outside the box on how a potential company can be thinking about making a couple extra bucks. Does that make sense from a gaming consumer standpoint? Hell no.
Absolutely not.
It never does.
They're making decisions without having a gamer's perspective. That's the problem. So they're looking like, oh, we might lose even more than we already, because they lost so much. I'm sorry, but it's been like that for years. So now that they're fearing that they might have to close down, and they don't want to get to that point. But these business decisions, I don't think it was made without knowing maybe that there's gambling in this, but they probably thought that they would succeed because PlayStation upped their prices recently, right?
Yeah,
you know how
when the Pro came
not
out,
with the consoles and that kind of stuff, but with our subscription that went up, and I have to accept it because kind of needed. And they thought maybe we would have like a diehard fan base where we can up the prices of that, and let's do the same with consoles. Let's do the same with games like hard copy and what was the other one? The controllers too. I've noticed everything went up. That's not working out for them. That's the problem. You're already suffering. There should have been maybe a little bit more subtle, but they would have to cut their losses and probably have to think outside of the box. I think that they try to copy their competitors.
they're not being the innovators that they used to be. They're being followers instead of like being the leaders like they used. Because they used to be leaders, but now they're being followers.
That's the problem. And for Sony, for example, when they do things like that, it's fine. They have ways to make money outside of video games. Video games is it's there, but they also
Microsoft too.
Sony Entertainment, right? They have movies. Everything is under that same umbrella.
Don't forget Microsoft. They have this is they I guess they throw away division, but Microsoft make a lot of with IT and Microsoft Windows and all kind of shit. So
yeah, but people are turning to Apple, especially content creators and stuff. So
yeah.
You see what I mean? They have more competition.
Yeah.
So they shouldn't be making drastic decisions like that, but unfortunately that's what's happening. Now, I'm not an Xbox consumer, but I do watch from third party and I notice these things. But there is no console war. I've seen that in the comments. There is no console war. Everything is great. I like Nintendo and I like PlayStation.
Yeah, these aren't. If you weren't around in the '90s, you haven't seen a
Console War, yeah.
Yeah, that was.
The console wars in the '90s, and they ain't coming
Oh
back.
my God, bro! You people
Oh,
are
you-
white.
you had-
Eating my boogers, okay, and like playing with dirt outside. I was a kid.
What?
Well,
Okay.
those-
Uh,
but those,
Batman himself could not have gotten that information out of me.
I know, right? I was that came out of nowhere. That's alcohol.
well,
That's
but-
alcohol in the medicine topic.
Yeah, that's alcohol.
Yep, and drinking again.
Yeah, I think Microsoft should just take the plunge and just get out of the console market. If I'm being honest, right? They're one of the biggest cloud providers in the world. I think as bandwidth gets better and things like that, I think that their future goal of games as a service, I think they need to pivot to that sooner rather than later. They've also, with all these studios being under their umbrella now, maybe they just get into the game development and game publishing business, and then the games as a service and Game Pass business just get out of the console business.
Mm-hmm.
To
And
me,
let me go
what
ahead.
you say?
No, I was gonna say before you said it. This is I have been thinking about this too, guys. Now that these new prices and I guess excuses for games and stuff, you might want to pre-order games that you really do want, because this has been going on secretly at GameStop. Like you go in like, what? Can I get this game? Oh, they didn't send us that many. Why didn't send us many? Well, people didn't demand that much, so that it's going to be, you can go get it digitally. If you're a physical collector, I would suggest you start pre-ordering the games that you want, because I do feel like in the next year or 2 years, here we go. It's going to go off the rails in a minute. You got the good doctor here. Oh shit, he's getting ready. Calm down, Alex. Calm down.
Guys? What's up?
Don't go.
What's going on, brother?
Don't go off this yet. Let me make my point. So, we'll get to
No, I'm gonna let you get to a point where it's like we get to get into the clearing, and then once
Yeah,
we're there,
here
I'll
you
go
go.
ahead and
He pretty ready. He got look. We flying the plane right. Alex is at the window like, put the chariots up. Come on, we'll shoot this shit. Come on.
Yeah, put the turrets up.
So pre-order your games, y'all. Make sure y'all try to pre-order, because I have a bad feeling about if you want a good game, it's gonna be like the freaking
Expedition 33.
not well that too, but
Oh,
that collector's edition. Oh god, I wish I ordered that.
I
Or,
wanted so bad.
Yeah, no,
like
right?
a lot of those games from like I go say no name, but like a lot of the like low key developers, like what Sandfall Interactive, like the people who make Expedition 33, yeah, stuff like that. If you're really
gotta
fans of
pre-order
it, it's probably the best pre-order, yeah, because games like
I mean,
that,
Dude, I couldn't even find that game. I had to go
I doubt stuff like Walmart or Best Buy would carry that, because that's not from a big name publisher. So
no.
if it's not like Activision, if it's not like Activision, Capcom, like Microsoft, so if it's not like any of them, then yeah, you're probably gonna.
And you could be like a developer like Larian that decided to just use a third party. They sold it on their website on their own. So I mean, there
That's
could
not
be
even
cases in the
storage,
future
yeah.
where we see more of that, where there's a big enough demand for a physical game.
And also shout out to the chat. Y'all are going in, letting y'all feelings being known. We hear you. This shit is crazy. But we gotta invite the good doctor in. Doctor, what's up, man? What's going on? I knew you were gonna miss an Xbox. I knew you were gonna miss an Xbox conversation.
well, here's the whole entire thing. It's like everybody's got to get a third job now just to be able to afford these damn games.
Pretty much.
I mean, it's like, so what once was a hobby that was approachable for most people, especially if you had even just, one job, now it's a scenario where it's like, okay, I really have to pay attention to what I'm spending my money on.
You really
And, I wonder if this isn't an intentional move by Microsoft to force people into Game Pass.
We were just talking about that.
That was a point I was gonna make too. That was a strong point. I even had
because it's like,
right
if
here
they're going to be
dedicated to it.
moving away from hardware, like I know there's going to be hardware. I know there's going to be a next Xbox. But if they're, in the situation where they're really wanting people to focus on their games, their Game Pass service, then what better way to do it than to raise prices on everything? Now, that's a little bit cynical. I admit that. Obviously, there's more than one factor at play. There's tariffs at play. There's other markets at play. Also, Microsoft's kind of position and situation within the entire gaming ecosystem at large. So, I have a feeling. One of the things too that really got me was that, the hardware is going up in price. who's going to spend all that extra money for a 4-year-old console or almost 5-year-old
Yep.
console?
5-year-old.
And I was like, well, you guys have to realize that Microsoft doesn't have a lot of retail product in the channel. When you go to a store, if you want to go get one of those 2 terabyte Galaxy Xbox Series X's, non-existent, cannot find one. If you want a 1 terabyte with a disk drive, also impossible to find. You can find Xbox Series S's and you can find the diskless Xbox Series X, and that's about it. So they still produce, but every time they produce, number one, it's in smaller batches, and number two, the tariffs have now, hit them pretty hard. So
And the
they are where
Xbox-
they are. They have no choice, right?
And
Now,
all the Series X's, all the Xboxes are made in China.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, no, pretty much, yeah, 100%. And then you've got, people are like, well, how come Sony hasn't, raised their prices? I'm like, just give it a minute, because Sony has a much larger volume of consoles in the retail channel currently. And if you remember, they raised their prices first, right? So first they raised prices, then eventually Microsoft raised their prices. Now Microsoft is raising prices again, and now Sony will follow suit. Nintendo's in that sweet spot. They're like, oh, well, we made all of our games $100, so our hardware is still $500. And I think that's they knew what was up, right?
Yeah,
It's
that's where the money's made, is in actual games. It's not in the
Exactly.
games.
So yet again, Nintendo proves how much of a boss they really are, and how the other two are just whatevers when it comes to like this whole entire game. I mean, ultimately, I'm not happy about it. I think that there's a lot of people who are going to have sticker shock. I mean, there was a time.
I think Nintendo did that to everybody like last couple weeks ago.
Well,
About
sure,
the-
yeah.
I feel like
They
they all
sold
have,
out
like,
though. But they
Well, they
sold out.
threatened
Nintendo.
everybody with a good time. They did
Yeah.
the console was supposed to be super expensive, and then tariffs is going to affect the console price, and the pre-orders are going to be held. And sure as shit, none of that went down. They were like, no, we just kidding. But the games, that controller costs 10 cents to make, and they're charging $85 for it. I'm like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
To that point
That's where
right
they
there,
get
Alex,
you.
you're talking about like the games being between $80 and $100, between $80 and $100 for the games, for Switch games. And the fact of the matter is that there's a huge justification across the board for a lot of folks to go out there and still buy those games, because they're all proprietary games to Nintendo, and everybody loves the titles.
Yep.
That is the biggest differentiation between Nintendo and Sony and Microsoft. I'm bundling Sony and Microsoft together because, I mean, for the most part, they're sharing games cross-platform. Outside a couple of exclusives. So when you're talking about from a purchasing perspective, if I'm playing a game that I can play on PC, if I can play it on Xbox, if I can play it on PS5, and I have all three of those or one of the three, there's no justification for me to go buy a console just to play it on there. Yeah, I may have a friend or two that play it on there, but now we've got Discords, we've got cross-play and cross-platform. The justification is out the window in terms of that. That's why Nintendo's in that sweet spot where they're like, well, we're not going to charge you another $150 for this console, but what we are going to do, we're going to charge you $120. And y'all are going to buy that.
Nintendo is the big worm of the gaming universe, right?
Yeah,
it's like messing with my money is like messing with my emotions. It's like that's the scenario that we're in.
That's $100. Don't be playing with me, Smokey.
Yeah, exactly. No, but I mean, like I said, it's like Nintendo's big worm. I mean, that's 100%. And here's the other thing too. We were having this discussion in the chat yesterday. More than likely, the next gen consoles are going to be approaching $1,000, right?
Oh yeah.
So now we're starting to see price convergence between consoles and PC. And this goes back to a prediction I made way back when, where I was like, ultimately, you'll have a unified gaming platform. PC's already pretty much there. So it's like at some point, everybody's going to become a software publisher except for Nintendo. I think that at some point, you'll see, it's not going to happen next generation, especially not for PlayStation. Now, for Xbox, it might. Xbox, this might be their last generation that's coming up. I think PlayStation's got at least 2 more generations to go. But
Saturn, do you know about the movie Friday?
No.
Okay.
Kick off the podcast right now, Steve. We can't have it.
You gotta watch that movie. Hey, you gotta go watch that movie. You gotta go watch Friday.
Man, Friday's the classic, bro.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
It's with Ice Cube.
That is 3 movies. Watch Friday, then next.
The
Friday,
first one is the best one, though.
Yeah,
Friday's a classic, bro.
At work, we built a chat bot called Debo Bot. Yeah. Yeah.
Yo, speaking of Friday, when I went to Japan last year, I swear to you, I watched that movie 3 times in a row, straight on the plane, and laughed. So yeah, Friday. I like, you know what? I'm gonna watch this movie. I don't know how I ended up watching it. I was sitting there, and the woman next to me said, "You really like this movie?" I said, "Ma'am, this is one of my favorite movies of all time."
Yep.
It's so quotable.
It's so cool. Yeah, it's so good.
Yeah, it
Damn,
is.
Craig. Damn, Craig. How you get fired on your day off? You gotta be a stupid motherfucker to get fired.
Come
on
to
your
the
day off.
clubhouse.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, come on, y'all smell your shit for 22 years, and you can smell my 5 minutes. You know.
Yeah.
Look at him. He gonna cry in the car. Watch him. He gonna cry in the car.
My grandmama gave me that
I
cherry.
already got fired today. What? That was stupid.
Every
So
time I'm in the
good.
kitchen, you in the kitchen.
In that
Eating-
refrigerator.
The goddamn refrigerator, eating whole food. All the hog.
I like hogs, Moss. I like
Oh,
pig's
pig
feet.
feet. I like hog. I like pig feet.
And last night before we went to bed, did I tell you to take out the trash? Yeah.
Oh,
Why did you do it?
I wish you would sleep right now. I hit you over here with Liverpool. Make your ass wake up, take that goddamn garbage.
No, that shit.
Yeah, I love that
One of the best movies of all time. I mean, I agree, it's a classic.
Get Debo
We
is a
get
bird.
Debo'd in these prices
Man, there's
right
so many
now.
people in that movie that have passed away. I'm like,
Yeah,
I'm
Sonny
sad.
Lister passed away. The guy played
Yeah.
Debo.
Yeah.
Sad.
What are gonna do? The new movie coming out? Ice Cube writing a script for it, so
So I
he
think
gonna
I feel
this
like
one
they're
will be
going to the
good.
well too many times, man. I don't know. Part of
I think
me,
this is gonna be good because you know,
I feel like
hey,
they caught lightning in a bottle with the first one.
they did, but you know what? I said that about the last Bad Boys movie, and it was really good.
The fourth
Yeah.
one, the third one was hot
Man.
garbage, but the fourth one was good. If I'm thinking right.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
the,
they
the last one that came out
Yeah.
was Bad Boys for Life.
Mhm.
That was really
Yeah.
good.
Did y'all see that they're bringing back Naked Gun?
Yeah, I saw that.
Liam
Yeah,
Neeson?
yeah,
Yeah.
no, I ain't trying to see Liam Neeson like that. I have zero interest.
I think it's gonna be funny.
Rather see him
That's gonna be one of those movies that's like straight to DVD that I'll be like playing in the background, like while I'm doing charts or something, and I'll be like, oh yeah, okay. I'm so glad I didn't waste any money at the movie theater with this one.
Well, hey, Happy Gilmore 2 gonna be out in 2 months on Netflix, so I'm definitely
Oh,
watching
that's
that
gonna be
one.
legit though.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch that. It's gonna be. I hope it be good. But it's going
Yeah,
off
I
a
don't know.
movie.
We got some movies coming. I
We
mean,
got some good
I'm
movies.
I'm feeling the vibe. It's like this is good.
But
Bro,
y'all,
don't see-
these crazy. Go on, Sergeant Seller. What
I
you
want to see
Yep.
Sinners. I can't believe nobody's talked about that yet. God damn.
I haven't
I'm
seen it.
headed to go see it this weekend.
Y'all have
I'm
the
going
real IMAX down there too, so you need to go and see it in 70 millimeters. It's like I'm
Oh,
like, God
no.
damn.
Everybody
Like I
says
watched.
Sinners is good.
You know,
I have a lot of
you know what's funny about
see
Ryan
that. I
Coogler?
want to go see the too.
I want to see
Oh,
Thunderbolts.
My
tomorrow.
my buddy went to film school with him, and he said he was the coolest dude. Like they were like their friends. It's like he was like, yeah, super. He's a writer now for Star Trek. My buddy is not Ryan Coogler. But anyway, it's like they they were in the same class, and
Yeah, Ryan Coogler.
he was there
I
when
gotta-
Fruitvale Station was being made. The whole thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah,
y'all
no,
look
but
like-
bro is a genius too, and he secured the bag too on this deal.
Oh,
He's
yeah,
gonna get
yeah,
the movie
yeah,
rights
right,
to it
stuff,
back
yeah.
in like 25 years, and he gets an upfront, cut, just like all the executive producers and the financiers and stuff like that. I'm like, bro is,
Mhm.
I mean, at this point, he's God. Like he's Hollywood God. Like I cannot wait to see what his next projects are. And I mean, everything
Black
he's touched
Panther
has
3.
been. I mean, I hope so. I mean, it's
No,
like
he's doing Black
the guy
Panther.
does not miss. He does not miss.
For X Files. He's doing X Files.
Yeah, he is
Oh, he
doing
is?
X-Files. Yep.
It's
Yeah.
a soft reboot. I don't
X-Files.
even think.
Huh.
I think it's a soft reboot. for X-Files.
Yeah, it's like a soft
Yeah.
reboot.
No, but I mean, he's just amazing. I love his work. I wish him all the success in the world. I hope that he keeps on keeping on. I mean, and yeah, and the fact that Michael B. Jordan is his like partner in crime. I mean, it's like talk about a dream team. It's like
They already
they
working on
just-
2 movies together.
Yep.
Black Panther and now this one.
Yep.
So
Well, what's interesting is what's his name? God, I just lost his name. The guy who played the original Black Panther.
Oh, Chadwick Boseman.
Chad-
Chadwick Boseman.
yeah.
Mhm.
So he was part of that group, and it really hit both of them super hard. Obviously, it hit all of us, I think, really hard when
Hit
he died.
everybody. Yeah, they think hit.
I mean,
hit
that I
hard.
was. He was one of those deaths where it's like I went back and I watched some of his interviews, and in one of his interviews, like, "Oh, I'll be dead," and it's like the lady was all like, "Oh no," it's like, "Don't say that." It's like, you just playing whatever, and he was like, "Nope, I'm not." And when I looked at him, I was like, "Oh shit, I can't believe it. I wasn't paying attention." But it's like, I knew he had the weight loss, and I was kind of like, "Oh, maybe he's doing it for a role." I didn't, it wasn't my first, reaction that he had cancer.
Did he know
And
by then? Because I thought he was talking about his character, because his character gets killed in the snap.
No,
Right.
'cause he
Yeah,
was
exactly. But
very-
it's, he was, rest in peace, man. Rest in power. That guy, I don't know, in the short amount of time that we got to see him on the screen, I mean, he absolutely was just ultra magnetic. I mean, like the dude
He was
the
born
dude
for
was
those
just a
roles.
phenom.
Mhm.
Absolute phenom.
That was man. Well, okay.
Anyway.
Let's
Go
just
ahead.
go ahead. Go ahead. I was saying we're gonna get out of these great movies.
Yeah.
We can't wait for this summer stuff, reminiscing on movies and stuff. Talking about the Xbox. But Ness, what you about to say?
I was gonna say, outside of Xbox, there's a lot more turmoil right now. I was gonna move into the second topic, but
Oh, okay, yeah. But
Go ahead. Let's do it.
let's go to this. Let's talk about this. And Pink Princess in the Sentai. Thank you so much. Hold
Oh,
on.
shit.
Hold on. We gotta get it for her. Hold on.
Hold on.
oh,
There you go.
Alamo Draft House,
It's, it's already stacked. Appreciate you, Princess. Appreciate
Thank
you.
you, Pink Princess.
Oh,
I
make it
love
rain.
Alamo Draft House. We've got one down here in Dallas.
Oh man, yeah, the Alamo Draft House, man, it's so freaking nice. You can get that food. You can get set the. Oh, it's great.
My first time down there, I saw Big
We're
Trouble.
gonna get back to the Xbox stuff in a minute too. Remember, we still got an Xbox controller to get, and the way you win it, we'll give you a little clue. Saturn has a riddle that you need to solve to get this, so she's ready to unleash your knowledge of prices. So just give you a little clue on that. So stay tuned for that one. But guys, who here ordered a Switch 2 on the podcast?
I got 4 on lock.
Of course.
Of course, you got 4. Now, why did you get 4?
So I got one for me, and I got one for several family members, friends who were like, I can't deal with the whole entire trying to get a hold of one, but I have to have one. And I was like, I got you, because they know. I mean, we all know. I know. I mean,
That's good.
So I was like, I'm
How you
basically
explain that?
hooking up my people.
So it's a certain controversy. Like, okay, so we secured the bag with the Switch, and I really kind of think the Switch 2 was going to be easy to get, right? But a whole
Probably.
other controversy is brewing up, and as these damn games, not the prices, but that's too, but just the controversy of these cards and stuff. So we have talked. We was going to talk about this. So Megan, why don't you lead that real quick, and then Ness can talk about it a little bit more too.
Oh, yes, sir. But yeah, a little bit of controversy about the Switch card. I mean, of course, we already know the way Nintendo are planning on doing some of their games. Not all of them will be physically on the card. They're doing, it's like 3 different versions of them. You get games that are fully on the cartridge. Then you get the game key cards, which is kind of like halfway physical, halfway digital. And then there's some that's just going to be straight up digital code. So it's depending on the game, it's going to be a case by case basis. So
It's kind of crazy though.
Because a lot of the conversations are mainly coming from
Japan.
When it comes to like certain games, like I know there's one, it's the Rune Factory, RuneScape. One is it RuneScape, Rune Factory, one of those two. That game actually is, if you buy the Switch 2 version, that game actually is the Switch 1 and 2 version on one cartridge that they're bundling in one SKU. So I'm looking at stuff like that, and it's like, why aren't a lot of other companies doing that? So now it's weird because that's not like a really demanding game like that. So it's like if they're doing it, it's kind of weird, because if they can do that, then of course Nintendo can just do the same thing. I think most of their games are gonna come physically. But if you got Capcom doing like the whole Street Fighter 6, that's gonna be like 50, 60 something gigs, and then you gotta download the rest on the internet. And then Cyberpunk, they're doing it with the full cartridge, the full game on the cartridge. So it's really weird how a lot of stuff is turning out. So it's really gonna be on a case by case basis. So
It was almost a bait and switch with Nintendo in a way, because when they first, talked about the Switch 2 a couple months ago, and it was like, yeah, you can, and they showed that picture of Mario. Who dropped out? Oh, Ness dropped out?
Yes. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. There you go.
There he is.
You all right, Ness? Oh, he trying to edit. I was trying to add him back. All right, there you go.
Oh, you're lucky because I was just about to write 520 on the scoreboard right here. So thank you.
Wait a minute, then this dropped off. Then what happened to? Wait, this dropped off, and then the doctor.
I don't know. It was like something weird happened. Everyone was like glitching on my side, so I was like, oh, it just kicked.
Okay.
I was like, all right, good thing you're back, Nick, because that shit was definitely about to go to a 500. So yeah, appreciate it. I was about to say, oh, thank you.
Okay, but anyway, yeah. So these Switch 2, and a lot of people are saying, like in the chat, like Switch 2 is a pass for them, and I understand that one. Like, especially in Saturn, it's definitely a pass for her in Canada.
I understand.
But like, it's so crazy. So you got physical game cards, then you got game cards that are a game key, but then the game key can either be a full game, like in Japan, some of the game key cards are full physical games, and then here they're not. So it's like Nintendo said, hey, third party, this is the option. If you want to use this, use it. If not, don't use it. So third party on the Switch, if you really, it's going to be weird. It's going to be like, if you really want the game, you buy these key cards. Now, a lot of people who I see don't like this. It's collectors like us. Collectors do not like this shit at all. We want our physical game. So what, anybody can talk about this real quick. It just kind of really wild and crazy.
Quick side on that real quick. That new update that happened with the Switch that now allows you to game share. Have y'all tried that yet?
I haven't tried it yet.
It is one of the most backwards ass things I've used because in order to do it, because like again, they're trying to incentivize people to share with their friends. Motherfucker, you have to be in the same room with them in order to do that shit. So I'm like, bro, most of the friends are like you guys. Y'all live in different states, some different countries, so they gotta come all the way here. Oh yeah, let me borrow that Tears of the Kingdom. Yeah, fam, you gotta come over here digitally. You got fly plane come over here, and then we gotta share it, and you get it for about 14 days, and that's how you let you. I'm like, dog, you might as well just buy it for them. That's the case. So I tried doing it on. I have 2 Switches. I tried it on both of those. Yeah, it's the most convoluted thing ever, bro. Like to share with your friends is. It's not for friends, but it's for family members. You got friends? Nah, it ain't for y'all. It's for people who live in proximity of you. That's really what.
So basically, it's good for family who have family accounts and family members in the house who all have Switch, but you want to buy one game and they all use it.
Yep. Like
I can see that. Like I can see that being a good deal for people in the family.
Yep. Don't be sharing that shit with your friends because you can like, hey, bro, next time we go to Retro Como Con, let me borrow that.
You might say that's the one good way to get Sarah to come visit us. Hey, we got Monster Hunter over here, girl. Come on, get it.
I'm just waiting for it to be safe.
Yeah, she don't want to come across the border and get stuck.
Yeah, the border control and me right now, I don't know.
I don't blame you on that one.
They gonna say she looks too suspicious. Why you here?
Well, they always stop me, that's for sure. Always, because they don't know what I am, so they're like automatically.
They don't know what you are.
Yeah, they're like, she's brown. All right, we're gonna stop her. And then when they ask questions, I get nervous. I don't know how to answer these questions. And then
hold on, I could have got Game MD to get me a Switch. Yeah, you could have got him. I don't know where he went to. His rents ran off. His whole phone was just gone. Thank you, Princess. You would have donated like $10.
She donated $10 already. Shout out.
Thank you so much. You always. I can't wait to meet you in person. We'll have to buy you lunch for all this money you invested into the channel and stuff.
Man, she damn near like single-handedly supporting like how much you have to pay for StreamYard every month, man.
I know, right? She done gave like $5 for like every chat. Like, thank you. I appreciate it. Good thing she's at the hospital and doing good too. But these Switch key card things it's mind-boggling. I'm just like, it's everything is like going crazy. Like I would never thought that in a period of a year that you would have like a expensive PS5. Switch 2 is going crazy. Now Xbox saying, you know what, we want to join in the controversy too. So like, what the hell? What's going on? What is going on with gaming? Gaming is definitely a luxury now. And then I saw Y2K Collector in the chat talking about like, hey man, we gotta stick to retro gaming. Yeah, retro gaming is expensive too, so everything is expensive.
I will say retro gaming. That shit been getting crazy for the past 5 or 6 years. So it's
especially during COVID.
I want to say, I would say go at your own risk when it comes to retro gaming. I want to say, good. It depends on you, brother.
We just left Como. The prices were good at Como. Don't get me wrong.
They were good, yeah. They were good.
but there was some expensive ass games.
Oh yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Hell, me and Zelda was looking at one.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
This man held stadium events in his hand.
Oh, he sure was thinking about it too. He was like, man, I
Bruh.
want it. I want it. Yeah, look, Y2K Collector, he been in and out. Shout out to him. I like his videos. He showed a new video, a new game by the other day. I'm like, oh man, that game is expensive, but I might want to get it.
Bro, like this is the last 5 years in gaming. It's just been the weirdest shit ever, bro. We got games going to $70, then we got consoles coming out. It was like, oh man, they still ain't taking advantage of the power that we got. Games still ain't running at a good 60, 4K at that. And then, oh man, you know what? We need a $700 console in order to give y'all the real experience that we should have gave y'all in 2020. And it's like, nah, fuck that. Now we got games gonna be $80. It's like y'all gonna buy it anyway. Then Microsoft's like, man, you know this old tech that ain't selling like that? Man, we got to price that even more, man. It's hard out here. It's like now they bro, they're doing the opposite of how like the dealers do, to where you give them a taste and then they keep coming back. It's like, nah, man, you need to come around and give you a taste, and then we just gonna raise that shit, and you gonna keep coming back anyway. So I
think the conversion is finally happening. I think the industry has converted from a gamer-centric brand industry to a corporate brand industry.
Oh yeah, I mean
it's more profit driven.
It's run by folks that prefer to cater to, you know, stockholders and shareholders and board members and all this stuff, and not the gamers. And that's really sad, because in actual reality, they would make 1,000 times more money if they just catered to the gamers. It's so crazy that the logic there is just ass backwards. It's like, okay, well, you know, they're sitting there in a boardroom or in a meeting room like, what can we do? How do we get more people to buy? I'm like, well, I mean, shit, we're telling you guys every damn day. Make the games good. Complete it. Don't have 1,000 day one patches for a game that's not even done.
It turned into instead of how do we deliver the best like experience and product to the consumer, to how much can we possibly extract? I mean, how much more money can we extract out of them?
Somebody called us.
Zero. So
somebody, Mega, this is a friend of yours. He said Phil Spencer should be fired immediately.
Phil's just a mouthpiece, though, right? Or is he
he's a face, kind of like Nico with mask.
Because at this point, like his role is shared between him, it's Sarah Bond. I think Matt Booty is still there.
I'm surprised they still hug. I'm surprised.
I mean, at this rate, it's like, I mean, if we get another Xbox next generation, hey, it's gotta like all those people might fall in line to where like, hey, like Xbox is just a service now. It ain't no platform. We just games. So all at some point, all of them might take the blame.
They ain't gonna make a change, man. At this point, why? What you gonna change? Like you gonna change the course of everything that's going on? You're gonna get some new blood in there and say, well, I don't like the way this is ran. Let's go ahead and do it this way, and just cause more confusion in the marketplace. Just finish this cycle of Xbox out. Just completely.
I wouldn't get back in the
console. They did that today. They put the nail in the coffin. And nobody want to buy that shit.
Just complete this. Whatever, how many more years y'all got on this generation of whatever Xbox version you got. Just let it run its course. Keep saying this is the Xbox. Keep buying these studios and keep putting out half-ass games. Some of them are good. Don't get me wrong. There's games, but you know, honestly, like. I think when they did that whole acquisition with Activision and Blizzard, stuff like that, I think that was a tall tale. That should have been the tall tale sign of what they were trying to do, honestly, because you don't stand close to what like. A good sign. I thought it was going to be good. I was really optimistic about that. I
was too. And until that following year hit, to where it was like, oh yeah, Tango Gameworks, we done. I said, damn, okay, it's about to go down. I said, it's about to go down, bro. And then
they got Activision Blizzard. I thought they got stopped. Oh, they stopped.
They own them.
Yeah,
they own them. Yeah, they own them now. They 100% own them now. Like that. What? Almost. How much would that deal? Like almost 80 billion.
That wasn't that much.
No, it was 6.8 billion.
Yeah, because Bethesda was Bethesda was 5 or 6. I thought.
I thought it was like 6 or 7 billion, somewhere around there.
Yeah, it wasn't no 80 billion. That'd be insane.
No,
if your company's worth that much, you're never selling it.
So what are y'all excited about Xbox right now? Just damn the prices, right? What are y'all? What did you get excited for? Excuse me, for Xbox that you can't play nowhere else? Besides South Midnight, I really want to try Midnight.
E-Day, maybe?
Who?
Oh,
yeah.
E-Day?
Gears D-Day.
A quick note, real quick. That deal was 70 billion. It was 69 billion, but she miles around that bitch to 70 billion. So it was 70 billion.
For Activision Blizzard, but they actually got them?
Yeah, they spent the exact deal was by December 6th, it was 69 billion. So you might have to round that up to 70 billion. They spent 70
you're right,
billion on them. So yeah, you don't spend that type of money and be like, yep, we just gonna put it on get now. You're gonna make it that price somewhere else.
Keep in mind though, that gives you Activision Blizzard, so that gives you the revenue from World of Warcraft.
Call of Duty. They want to Call of Duty. That's the reason they
all
did that. That's the reason they did that. Call of Duty.
You know what? I saw T-Bell in the comments who was saying like he's gonna purchase more Xbox games on the PS5 this year than the PlayStation Studio. That's a good thing.
Oh yeah, that Indiana Jones game. I bought that on PlayStation.
Yeah, I did too. Oh hey, guys, but there's another thing too. This is the perfect time to buy Xbox One games. Wow. They are dirt cheap. I'm gonna do a video. I'm probably gonna do a video tomorrow. But dirt cheap Xbox games. I mean, like they're giving these games away. These are physical games. They're dirt cheap.
They're gonna stay dirt cheap.
Oh yeah, but
they're not going up in price.
No, but this is a good time if you want to get into Xbox. I mean, I guess if you're gonna buy,
if you want to get an Xbox, buy OG and 360. That is my recommendation for anybody that wants to get an Xbox.
I would say 360 because a lot of OG on 360. Yeah, because like Xbox, the OG Xbox is still expensive. You might as well spend the money. Yeah, if you got $500, if you got $600, buy your Xbox 360 and original Xbox, and you will save a lot of money.
Yeah, because a lot of those Xbox One games you can just buy those on PlayStation 4. So it's and they're relatively around the same price. So it's like
if you want them physical, buy them on PlayStation. If you don't care, you have Game Pass. There's absolutely no reason to buy a physical Xbox Series X game.
I would say buy Xbox.
Unless you're buying collectors.
The only thing that's really good for if you like backwards compatibility.
Buy Xbox One X
because the Xbox Series the Xbox Series X is really good for backwards compatibility. Like it runs the games better, but that's about it.
This bitch heavy.
Yeah, with them buying up all these studios, to me it makes sense for them to get out of the console market, and they're just going to make so much money by. They're getting all that COD money. They're getting money from but Bethesda releases an event onto itself, right? And then you release those for every console that's out. They'll make more money in the long run, and then providing Game Pass for PC or wherever. I think that's the future of Xbox. This whole everything is an Xbox because of Game Pass and them owning some of the most popular development studios out there. I don't see them staying in the console market. It would surprise me if we actually got a follow up to the Xbox Series X. I know they said it, but it wouldn't surprise me if they canceled it.
I don't think they're gonna leave because I will say it's a loss leader because a lot of people are not tuning in like we are, and they're oh shit they went up, but they're like okay I want an Xbox. Xbox, the marketing Xboxes sell around these times during a Call of Duty drop or a Madden drop. Or a good sports drop. Them the two times that you see Xboxes fly off the store shelves. So 25 is coming up and the new Call of Duty is coming up. So the people who haven't bought one, that's probably the average consumer, they be like, all right, I'll buy this. Because they like somebody said in the chat, they like the controller. A lot of people love and the Xbox controller is really nice.
It is.
And then when those two drops, that's when people buy systems. But now Madden's on the Switch too. So people who want to be on the go, they might pick up Madden on the Switch too and just be Gucci,
It depends, man. Like, cause remember how they did NBA 2K on the Switch? If you get a full on nice Madden release, then yeah, I definitely see that.
I think this time around, since it's gonna be more comparable to like an Xbox Series consoles.
I think it's more comparable to a PS4 Pro, right?
It's like for
PS4 Pro.
For what I was seeing, it's like somewhere between like a PlayStation 4 Pro then like a Series S, but also it depends on the game. So for that, because Street Fighter 6, that should look great from what I was
You
seeing.
saw? Oh, you saw
Yeah.
that? Digital Foundry had what they did.
Mhm. Oh yeah, they put the side by side compare. Yeah, it's damn near it's damn near 1-to-1 with the PS5 version. I say it's y'all did y'all thing with that.
Did you see how they compared it to Street Fighter? They compared it to they compared Street Fighter 6 on Xbox S and Switch 2, and the Switch 2 blew the S out the water.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they weren't big fans of the Resident Evil engine or the RE engine, still, I love the RE engine. I think that's amazing.
That's my favorite one. That's my favorite one this generation.
I'm curious.
And we got to get Dr. back. You back, Doctor?
Yeah, I am. Sorry about that, guys. I got an emergency phone call I had to take care of. So
Okay.
Oh, you get man.
Wait, like, you dropped off, or like you ain't read it yet, so we'll make sure.
What you
no,
saying?
we're good.
What you were saying, Zelda?
I'm kind of curious what the battery life will be like on the Switch 2, right? I
Zero.
remember the original
Zero.
the first model Switch was rough.
Zero.
Like the launch Switch 1 was kind of rough.
Well, wasn't it under? I think it was like under 7 hours for Breath of the Wild, right?
Oh, it was.
No, it was
Yeah,
less than that.
If you play the game at 240p, you'll be able to get 30 minutes out of it.
Yeah. It wasn't maybe quite that bad, but it wasn't great for my. The OLED was a huge improvement. I mean, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's about
they
3
already
hours.
said that the battery life is going to be garbage. So this is the
unfortunate.
secret that I found worked really, really well for me when I was using the Switch on the go. I would take a USB battery pack with me, and I just have it like, in my carry case. Have a little USB cord, and I just plug it in, and that way I would just play off the battery pack. So I've got combined battery, and it worked really well.
Battery
and
packs
then
are cheap these days.
the rest of the time, I mean, I'll be honest, it's like the majority of my Switch playing is with the Pro controller and dock mode.
Same.
So for me, it's not going to be an issue. I don't care. I don't even care about the screen because honestly, I'm going to be playing it on the TV anyway. So whatevs.
Yeah, because it's not like I don't leave my house with my Switch. If anything, like I'll be playing mostly on my TV back here, and then I'll probably take it to bed and then play for another 30 minutes to an hour. So if it's like 5 or 7 hours, I mean, it's not a deal breaker.
I kind of learned the hard way at the airport because I charged right before getting on my flight because for some reason they always put me in the last group to get on the plane. So I'm like full battery. I'm happy. It was like maybe 5 hours into the flight out of a 16-hour flight. Okay. It just like shut down and I didn't have my cable with me. So
the flight didn't have those USB charger things that they have like underneath the screen, or some airlines do.
They had it, but it's like USB other side, and I had the Switch regular one,
terrible.
and the regular USB side, like USB, I think it's like USB 2, or is it 8?
USB
I don't know.
Type C, I think.
Yeah, it might be Type C or something like that.
USB-C.
Probably Type
Yeah,
C.
so Type C on one side, and then the other side is still like a USB. I just don't remember what they're
So
called.
it's USB, like USB A to USB C.
Yeah, it was a struggle because I didn't have the little square with it. So fun times. I learned that it dies pretty fast, and I had to sleep for like the rest, like the 11 hours left.
Oh no! Yeah,
Damn. 11 hours.
Yeah, no.
Where are you going?
More than a full
That
night.
was when I went to the Emirates.
So I was gonna say you're going to Dubai.
Yeah.
Man, on that airplane, they've got USB charging cables. You should have been like, hey.
No, they didn't have any. They gave me pillows though, and like
I'm about to say a good ass nap.
they gave you a whole kit. Like here's a toothbrush, toothpaste, everything. But USB, I didn't have that, unfortunately.
I feel. Ooh, that's crazy.
I know.
That's why I make sure I bring me like that's one thing when you travel, guys. A good ass battery pack.
Yes.
Two good ass battery packs. If you're gonna buy anything before you buy a Switch 2, invest in a really good battery pack. I don't care.
Yeah,
if you
don't
pay
buy
like
the
$50.
cheap like $10 battery packs either.
$70 battery pack, and it's some good battery packs like that under $70 that are handheld. They hold a good charge, and it's good. And also too, remember this: like if you have a battery charger that's like 2 years old, buy a new one. That shit is not going. That shit go just like charge it up and boom, it's gonna go. Just buy a new one. Just spend your money on a good battery charger. You're gonna need it, especially when you travel. Oh my goodness! If you're content creating, you're gonna need battery. I have a battery. I carry so many batteries. Oh my gosh!
It's like, yo, dog, I heard you like battery packs, so I put a battery pack in your battery pack, so you can battery pack while you battery pack.
That's
That's how I
you
travel
gotta
too.
flip your battery
People are like,
pack.
"God damn, Inspector Gadget, calm down."
Inspector
You gotta,
Gadget. Oh
you
my
gotta
god.
tip your ride.
uh,
Tip my ride. That was such a fake ass but good show though. Did
oh,
y'all
that
see?
was a fun show.
Did
That
y'all
was a
see like
super
the
fun show.
behind the stories of
Oh yeah.
right on
Yeah,
the
it's a
Facebook
Vast
page?
nightmare.
Yep, vast majority of those cars they didn't end up they either A didn't end up getting they didn't end up keeping or they just had like a serious malfunction problem after the show. It's like
Well, and the
that
funny thing is, it was a real shop, and the real shop itself had all kinds of legal trouble.
Mm.
So I'm like,
that
And-
one dude who
And
had
the
two
snippet
Xbox,
hated doing that show too.
that one dude who had the two Xboxes in his trunk. Y'all remember that shit? And then he had
Yep.
like the two dual screens up. Yeah, that was a. I say yeah, something's up with this. You can't be having all that in your trunk and just expect this power
Nah.
to be working right like that. That's hell no, not in that car.
And the houses they showed up was what they even their houses and stuff.
Nope.
Or one person they said, make sure you just dirt up your house, make it look like you poor or some shit.
It's like the episode of Boondocks. Oh shit, yeah. It was the old man. I'm here to pimp your ride. Like, oh shit. It's just like
that's funny.
Now there's another good thing going off. I know Elliot was going to talk about, but all these goddamn layoffs across the board.
Mhm.
I mean, now that's why welcome to our chat. Like we was talking about all these layoffs. So, Ness, why don't you take this one, bro?
Man, I hate hearing about this stuff. I hate it. You know, we had EA, Respawn, laying off folks. I'll start with EA first.
go ahead, brother.
It's like in the funeral. Go ahead, brother.
You know, like we in church, we in service.
He's like, go ahead, brother. Preach.
Take your time, be strong.
You're like, hey, listen,
The Holy Ghost is with
and
you.
then let the Lord use you. Let the Lord use you.
Brother Ness from the third pew. Yeah.
Man, I hate hearing any industry that has layoffs because you know these folks have families, they've got bills, they've got things that they got to take care of. So my heart goes out to all of you that have lost your job, and hopefully that you land back on your feet. In terms of EA, I think they just royally have effed up the last decade or so of how they produce games. That's just me. Outside of sports, sports they have pretty much on lock. I don't have anything negative to say about sports for the most part, outside of microtransactions and all that BS. But to that point, they've got some really solid studios under the umbrella that they have changed the complete outcome and history of the foundation that they've brought to the entire video game industry. I'll use BioWare as one, for example.
Go ahead, brother.
Like
Go
you've
ahead.
got
Land the plane, brother. Land the plane.
I'm just going to use that as an example, right? Because we've had Mass Effect. Mass Effect did extremely well up until Andromeda.
There you go.
And instead of doubling down and making some adjustments, some bug fixes, and some patches to a game that probably could have been saved, they wiped out the studio. Okay. Now we're seeing a very similar case. They're following that same formula where things don't go right. Okay, let's wipe them out. Let's just take it off the board. We'll just reset somewhere else down the road. Maybe we'll buy and acquire another company, and then they'll have a game that's been doing fairly good in the marketplace, and then we'll slap a bunch of microtransactions and a bunch of skins and all this BS and a bunch of season passes, and everybody's gonna buy that. Yeah, that's gonna do it. No, they've got to change their business model. You've got to change how you're delivering your games. You need to start listening to your consumer and not your board members and not your stock, your shareholders and all this BS. What you're doing does not work. What you're doing across from your sports genre, that's a constant, because that's always going to be a constant moving target that hasn't changed over the last 15 years. The only thing that's changed is the technical and graphical capabilities of the game. In terms of all your first party games, your shooters and all that, you're falling into that same umbrella that some of your other competitors out there are doing, the same BS that's going to continue to shoot you in the foot and continue to lose money. And in that case, instead of you looking in and saying, hey, this is what we need to fix, your first thing to do is let's lay off a bunch of folks here in this division. Respawn is right there with them in that particular case. This game didn't do good. All right, it's time to cut the studio. It's time to trim the fat. No, let's take a look at the game. Let's take a look at you rushing the game to come out. Let's take a look like, oh, it went over budget. Why did it go over budget? Did we have planning meetings on this? Did we have a structure of how we wanted this game laid out? Or did someone up top say, I don't like the way this is because so-and-so has this new game out. It's too much like that. Now it's us competing against this game because they came up with a better idea. Let's go back to the drawing board and change it and flip it again. No, it's got to stop. And it's the developers, it's the designers, it's the testers that are suffering, not the folks in the boardroom. I'm gonna get off my soapbox.
No, man, let's go.
Nah, go ahead.
A lot of people, hey, and the chat probably feel the same damn way. Go ahead, Megan.
I was about to say, to add to what Brother Ness was saying, I appreciate you, brother, for that testimony. But I'm gonna go ahead and yes, sir, testify. I'm gonna go ahead and add some more to it. But what's crazy about because I was thinking about this because I think I was the first to put it in the group chat. I was like, man, I can't fucking stand EA. I'm looking at a list of their studios right now, and mind you, EA has been around since I don't have the exact information. I think they've been around since the 80s.
Yeah,
if I'm mistaken. So
yeah,
they've been around
since the OG days.
So let's just say a minimum of like 40 years, right? Like 40 years, somebody they've been around for. They own BioWare, they own DICE, Motive Studios, Respawn Entertainment, Cliffhanger. I didn't even know they own Cliffhanger Games. Codemasters, Criterion, EA Sports, Full Circle, Maxis, Ripple Effect, Capital Games, and like a few other stuff too. Out of all these studios, Respawn has pretty much been their most prolific, like since they bought them, because Respawn hasn't made like one bad game since they've been under the umbrella of EA. They had Titanfall, Titanfall 1 was when they were still independent, then 2, and then you had the Star Wars Jedi games. So every single one of those pretty much performed very well. So for them to be hit with something like this,
well,
I think me and Alex talked about this earlier. It's like, boy, if BioWare already got the short end of the stick, what happened with their last game? It's like nobody's safe at this point because if Respawn is being hit, then yeah, really nobody's
So
safe
there's a couple of points to this. Number one is that with BioWare, there is like one person left from the original studio when they bought it.
That's
right?
true.
Everybody else is gone. In fact, the founder of BioWare is a physician.
Really?
And he
I
left,
heard about that.
And he
He's
left
actually a doctor,
he left and has never come back to video games. He went back to being a doctor, made millions and millions and millions of dollars, and then was like, I'm out. But in regards to Respawn, so the game that was under development was not a primary entry into the Titanfall series. It was an extraction looter shooter based in the Titanfall world. And I think that what ended up happening was, because the announcement came roughly a month after the Marathon Alpha, maybe a little bit less, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, something like that.
And I heard that's been doing like
and I think that so Marathon has not received really rave reviews in the alpha. Now you can argue, well, it's an alpha and this, that, and the other, but you start hearing chatter from Bungie themselves, like, well, this game isn't for everybody. And then, there's a certain audience that this is directed towards. And I'm like, okay, so you're already damage controlling and you don't even have a final product. You're still in the alpha stage of damage controlling. So that tells me that where there's smoke, there's fire, right? And I think that Respawn probably was like, hey, because I guarantee you one or two of them at least got into the alpha. And if one of them got in, the whole studio got to see gameplay footage and this, that, and the other. And they're like, well, hey, we're doing similar concept, similar idea, and look at the reception. Do we really want to continue on with this, or would we rather, shift gears and do something else? And I think EA looked at it from a dollars and cents standpoint, which unfortunately is just the way the industry goes, which is why companies like, you remember, I think it was 2 or 3 episodes of, we went back and we were talking about how AA is going to be the future.
Yeah.
This is the reason why. This is the absolute reason why. And Claire, obscure, Expedition 33 is a perfect example of a AA studio going big. So
yeah, it really did. Yeah.
Just to circle back, I think that what ended up happening was ultimately is that like, the suits made the decision that they don't want to be in that financial gambit and put all that development time and money into something that's got a lukewarm reception at best. I mean, honestly, games as a service, nobody cares. There's like Fortnite is a unicorn. It is not. If you think that you can make another Fortnite, you're wrong. I don't care how much money you put into it. You're wrong. Fortnite happened because it was at the right place at the right time
Mhm.
and was a generational game for an entire generation of gamers. It
So
wasn't our generation, that's for damn sure, but it was the generation after that was like, oh, this is the way. And it changed the face of gaming. I mean, it absolutely did. So, you know, if you think you can catch lightning in a bottle by following some kind of business formula, you're absolutely smoking crack. And I
Everybody,
mean,
everything, the rules has changed now.
big time, big time.
Yep.
I mean, just look at the and let's be honest. Fortnite has changed. Fortnite has changed drastically compared to when it first came out. It is not even close to the same game. In fact, they've just recently, relatively recently, allowed for classic Fortnite play, to come back. And everything else is like seasons, and you got people like, getting together and watching like movies and concerts, and it's like, Ready Player One. It's sort of like the primordial ooze of Ready Player One.
It's
And,
experience. They
yeah.
giving people what they want, and
Mhm.
I think this just popped in my head. These old ass companies are not playing by the new rules, and they're falling off. They're kind of like Blockbuster and Circuit City of the past. They did
Mhm.
not change, and they're like, I'm gonna stay just like I am. Blockbuster had a chance to buy Netflix and passed on it. I think that's what the story was, or something to that effect. They had a chance to stop Netflix, and they started. Now we're gonna keep doing what I do, and look what Blockbuster's at. Look what Netflix is at. Like look. I knew Steve gonna say he said Fortnite is awesome. Yeah, him and his family love Fortnite. He plays a lot on his channel. But
to that though, you talk about Fortnite, right?
Mhm.
There's I mean, we used to talk about Minecraft and all that back in the day a lot too, being one of those generation games, and it's kind of fell into the wayside, even though it got a movie, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah,
besides the point. Roblox, Fortnite for this younger generation is in constant rotation.
it is.
Mhm.
Constant
Mhm.
rotation. It's because it's no longer a video game, it's an ecosystem. It's an ecosystem game. It's a completely different genre in itself. Like you can call it a shooter or a battle royale. It's not even that kind of game anymore.
If you make fun of it, you silly.
Yeah, I mean it's almost like it's its own. I don't want to use metaverse, but that's what it is.
Yeah, it is.
It
Like I
is
said,
what
it's
it
ready.
is.
It's the primordial ooze of Ready Player One. I mean, like this is that
Ready Player
virtual.
One. If there was ever a video game that personified the movie or the book itself, it's those two games.
Mhm.
And it's like if there was a company that wants to replicate that, or wants to create something like that, you need to be thinking way, way, way out. You need to be on some cloud 9 type stuff. You need to be on a different planet. Your thought process needs to be 50 years in the future for how this game is going to work. It can't be thinking about the dollars and cents that you're going to make the day that it drops. It automatically fails. That's exactly what's happening with a lot of these companies out there that are putting these games out thinking that, oh, Anthem, it's going to be the new one. Oh, bam, it got shot down.
Well, you know what?
Are my favorite. Oh man, this is gonna be the next Star Wars.
No. The fact that they said that out loud, I can't believe that they said that out loud.
I said, bro, if any one of us on this podcast or anybody listening would have been in that room, heard that shit, we'd be like, nah, cut that out right now, bro. That's not happening.
I don't understand why any company wants to be the next to anything. You should be the first of what you have, right?
And honestly, like I think that's been a big issue with the game industry these past, I would say like 10 years, honestly. Like you see how many people keep kind of trace trends. How many attempts have y'all seen at Fortnite? How many attempts have y'all seen at extraction shooters? How many attempts have y'all seen at like what was it? Even like Minecraft, like building stuff like that. It's too much, man. It's too much.
Huh?
I mean the extraction shooter. I mean, outside
it's
of
like
Tarkov,
one of those things. one of the things I was going to tell you too. It's like people don't. I mean, Epic Games made Fortnite, right? Epic
Mhm.
Games makes Unreal Engine 5. Epic
Mhm.
Games is a company that is created by gamers for gamers, and they have been on the forefront of all that for a hot minute. So it's like one of those deals where it's like, you know, they are able to make changes on the fly, and they do it all the time, right? Like, so, you know, they're really good. Their community managers awesome. Like the community managers are awesome. They all pay attention to what the kids are saying in Fortnite. You know, they've got their finger on the pulse, right? And so that's why if you look at it, like every season, it's new, different, it's exciting. I personally don't engage with it, but I can respect a lot what they do. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, not everybody's got that. They're extremely unique in their setup.
If you want to know another game that was really, really similar in terms of, you talk about a community manager that was really engaged with the gamers, Bungie had that with Destiny 1.
Yes, sure did.
They had that with Destiny 1. They were super engaged with the community. They got community feedback. They listened to the community and said, okay, we need to go back and make adjustments to the game. And it actually did make the game better. And then when Destiny 2 came out, it was like they threw all that shit out the window and was like, oh, yeah, we forgot everything that y'all were talking about. Everybody was like, what?
They pivoted midway through, though. I thought the middle years for D2 were really good.
There was another game, to Nessa's point. I'm pretty sure you speak to this. They're really good at keeping their finger on the pulse and just pretty much doing the best things for the community. Warframe, they were really good, because I remember there was this video documentary I watched. I think it was one of the lead developers or one of the lead designers. Because as people don't know, Warframe is a free-to-play game. In order for them to make their money, there's like different microtransactions. It's like free-ish. It's different microtransactions you can buy in the game, but it was to the point to where they found like some type of bug to where, I think Ness know what I'm talking about, to where you can like essentially keep buying a certain product like over and over again, but it was like super expensive. They saw that and it was like, nah, we don't want to treat our fan base like that. So they did the right thing. It's just like removed it all together. And I think they end up making like a free item or something like that. So they're really good with just doing the right thing when it comes to community. So
also, before we go, we got 74 people watching on YouTube. And how many people got watching? We got 65 on X. I can't believe y'all showed up on YouTube. Y'all actually beat the people on X.
Wait, how many people on YouTube? How many people on YouTube?
74 right now.
74. Twitter usually is the king when it comes.
Yeah, Twitter is the king. So everybody who's on YouTube, do me a favor real quick. Thank you, but just go and hit the like button. We got 47 likes, so I appreciate that. We're getting ready to give away this Xbox controller, so we're gonna have Saturday do this in a minute. We're gonna stop this real quick because hold it talks. We're gonna do this real quick. We got something in store for the winner. We're gonna get us away. Saturday is going to, I guess I should not go choose a winner, but Saturday, how are you gonna give this away? What are you gonna talk about?
We're gonna do a little bit of a guessing game on how much certain products cost in Canadian dollars. And whoever gets closest amount will win. Also, you have to be following all of us.
Yeah, make sure you guys follow us.
But then you'll be winning. But yeah, it's gonna be exciting because you're gonna see how much this hurts my feelings every time I have to buy something. Pretend to be me for one day.
Pretend to be Saturn one day, and this is in Canadian dollars, so not US dollar, Canadian dollars. So, and the person who comes close is going to win this brand new. Damn, I want to keep it, but I'm not. Okay, it's only 2,000 of these produced. God dang, y'all lucky. We get a. Let me put me big screen so y'all can see it good. This right here from our friends Retro Fighters. This Hunter wireless gamepad. You can use it on the Switch and the PC. And yes, it says only 2,000 made. So I think it might be sold out on the website. I'm trying to get me one. Say, hey, can y'all hook me up with one, please? But
can I enter this contest?
No, you can't enter. You got too much shit.
Alex, you probably got 10 of those stashed away somewhere we just forgot about. Shit.
No, I didn't know about. Listen, it's like it's relatively recently that I've come across these products, and I've just been like super stoked because it's like, You know,
They're pretty dope, man.
Steve showed us. Yeah, he showed us like all the different ones. I was like, dang, that's awesome. So whoever gets this, you're
I
gonna
got
love
this
the
one.
hell out of it.
Man, I got the green with the Halo green one. I love it, man.
Oh,
It's
that's
like
sexy. Yeah,
I use it on my
That was really
Oh,
good.
my
Zoom
Xbox.
in, zoom in on your box so we can see it.
Oh, on my box. Oh, okay, pause. But
okay,
I have this one for the Xbox right here, and then I can play it wirelessly on my Xbox, on my original Xbox. Man, y'all, it is freaking dope. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't saying this because they gave me stuff. I'm telling you that yes, they send creators, a lot of creators this, but I will buy this. This is thing, and it uses it on the Switch too. This Retro Fighters has been doing great with their controllers, and they feel great. They got good feedback. I mean, it's you hear it like this thing. It's dope.
are they? Tell them if they're Hall effect or not.
Huh?
Are they Hall effect?
I don't know.
Hall effect joysticks.
Oh, I don't know. I don't know about that.
I believe some of them do, if I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken.
I think
know
some
the,
of them. Yeah, I think they have some Hall effect joysticks too, which is the best.
The PS3/PS4 Defender series, I think that was Hall effect sticks.
Mhm.
I'm really waiting for the new one. I posted in the group chat the one Steve was talking about.
Yes,
the one
yeah.
the one that looks like a PS3. Yeah, that's the one I want. I'm really excited about that one.
All right, Santa. So how we gonna do this? What do you got in store for everybody? And remember, when she put this up, we're gonna put a clock down for 2 minutes. And Santa, make sure you don't put the answer in the chat. Put it in the private chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make
Okay.
sure you got private
Private
chat.
chat.
Let me do it now. In the
Yeah, do it
private
now,
chat.
so we can all get a look at it. But what you're gonna have to do, she's gonna give y'all something, and y'all have to guess the price in Canadian dollars. So, how you use it? You want to use
People
your
gonna be
phone,
using Chat
Google,
GPT.
whatever?
How much does it cost in Canadian dollars?
I know, right?
That's why you gotta give
But,
a countdown.
you need to add
Whoa.
the first correct. Are we doing the first correct answer, or are you guys gonna get
The
all the
first
correct
correct-
answers and then put them in like something that random?
Well, the first correct answer would get it though. But
Mhm.
here we
Okay.
go.
So
So,
I
type
created
quick.
a little bundle here for.
so you got a
all
bundle.
friends.
Oh shit!
So,
All right, we got. Hold on, we got a bundle. You got 2 minutes. All right, ready?
Yeah.
After you say the bundle, I'm gonna put 2 minutes on the clock.
Okay. So, how much would it cost for Canadian? Right. Oh, by the way, for Caleb who asked about the Canadian dollar, it has not decreased yet, but we're probably predicting like a 1.2 cents decrease. So not that much. But anyways,
Taylor
we're not
ready to
that
win.
affected by the tariffs. So for an Xbox Series X 1 terabyte, okay, how much would that be in Canadian dollars for the disc version, plus an Elite wireless controller Series 2 core, plus a subscription for 1 month for the what's the highest tier?
Game Pass Ultimate.
Yeah, Ultimate, yeah.
Game Pass Ultimate.
Okay, for the Game Pass Ultimate. Go.
All right, so this is what you gotta do. So we got again.
Total
So-
of all of these three, and just 1 month of subscription for the Ultimate.
So total of, so you got an Xbox Series X 1 terabyte, Elite Controller 2, and 1 month of Game Pass in Canadian dollars. What is the price of it? We got 2 minutes. 2
Damn.
minutes on the clock.
Damn, somebody said 2,300. Shit.
We got 2 minutes on the clock, so let's go.
Might as well do a tax.
Damn, somebody said 225.
Yeah, I was like, shit.
Somebody said 749. It's loony. A dozen eggs a day. This is somebody said they asked my mom. Rob says 69. Who else
Oh damn!
says?
Somebody got an answer in there pretty quick.
Okay.
Nobody ain't got it yet, has it?
You see a
No.
couple answers that are close.
Yeah, we got
No, not
something
yet.
close. Somebody said my soul.
Yeah, my soul.
My soul, man,
Let
that's
me
all
ask
cheap.
my mom.
This is show you how much of y'all know about Canadian dollars. I don't know.
So remember,
shit about
guys,
Canadian.
this is for the Xbox Series X 1 terabyte disc
Mortgage.
version, plus
Mortgage your house.
the Elite Series 2 core controller, plus 1 month subscription for the highest tier.
You put a good one out because a lot of people are not getting this. I
Yeah,
thought somebody would actually get
Okay,
this.
we're getting like to the precise cent.
I know, right?
Hey, if nobody gets it, I get it.
You got too much shit.
Okay.
We got 42
Hey, man.
seconds. Dang. 1,200, 1,100 Canadian, 11.99 Canadian.
Damn, that's the shit. Why even buy an Xbox at that point? You paying that much?
This is a good
I
answer.
mean, it's pretty up there, but
Somebody got close, but we're gonna say who got close.
yeah,
I'm
a
looking-
few people
I'm
got
looking-
close.
I'm looking for somebody
20
to say.
seconds.
I'm looking for somebody to say I gotta buy 350. That's what I'm looking for. Somebody to say.
13 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Timer is up. All right. Stop. We're stopping the Juni Jam right here at 8:50 right here. We're stopping it. All right. So we got how much is the price Saturday? We can go back to this who won. Who
Okay.
got close? Nobody got it.
So this is like the most recent pricing that I was able to conjure. For the Xbox Series 1 terabyte, sorry, Series X 1 terabyte, the disc version, it is $729.99.
Damn.
Yeah. And then the Xbox Elite Wireless Controller Series 2 Core is $184.99.
Oh my god.
And then we have the subscription for 1 month at $22.99.
Someone said, boy, that's rent.
And the total would be $937.97.
All right. So who got that?
weekly.
I mean, that's pre-tax though, right?
You said that's tax free.
Is that pre-tax?
Pre-tax.
That's pre-tax because every province has different tax.
Okay.
Oh damn.
Yeah, so we
930. So ooh.
Okay.
So with my
937.
province,
That's over. That's
let's
over
see how much that
$1,000.
would be with where I live plus
So
30.
937. Let me see who got that.
It would have cost me $1,059.90.
So just like on the Price is Right, me and Rob, you went over.
Who's the closest
okay.
without going over? Yeah.
Yeah, who's the closest going without going over?
Somebody said 825 Canadian, 850.
Rob keep going over. We got 850 Canadian.
850 is too far back.
We got 7. Wow, a lot of people
That's a
went
Black
over.
Friday deal right there. 850.
Omar said was the first one said 850, I think.
Did Omar say 850? Yeah, I'm looking at
said
that. He
850.
said 850. We got 850 right now with Omar. Yeah, Omar said first.
Nine.
That's Mario went over, way over.
We got 900.
7. That's like $30 difference.
Who went 900?
Casey had 900.
Casey got 9. Put it up. I didn't see
They're
it.
both at $37 difference though.
Oh.
You see?
Mm.
Wow.
But Casey
Wait,
did get the
what?
closest though so far though. Did he get that close first? Was he the first close? Yeah, the closest win.
Because it's 937 and then one said 967
That's over.
Ooh,
Now.
that's really
and then
close.
one said 900.
Wait, wait.
No,
Hold on.
because you have to include the tax too. So she said
But
what,
we had to include the
1,059?
tax.
Taxing, like it's different in every province. We have 13 different taxes.
Yeah, but we're
Yeah,
gonna
no
do it
tax.
based off of your province. So
Okay.
Yeah, no tax.
1,059, which
plus
whoever's the closest.
13%, that's 1,059.90.
Yeah, whoever's closest to that number is the one that.
No,
should get it.
who was the closest
Okay.
to like the price she said, like
Somebody-
937.
Oh, somebody had 1199. Somebody has 1,000.
Casey had 1,200.
But no, the closest is 937. So whoever
900.
said 900 was the closest, probably.
V Casey.
That was
That was
Casey.
Casey. So
I
Casey, is that Casey? Put Casey back up if you see this. Let's start it.
Hold on.
Casey?
I gotta go all the way back to the top. Here we go.
All right, Casey, for 900, it was 937, so he's $37 close to it. So yeah, Casey, you're the winner of this brand new controller. Hit me up on Instagram or Twitter with your address and everything. Make sure you follow folks on the podcast. I'm gonna make sure you go follow them, and then I send this to you. And don't unfollow nobody who didn't follow y'all. Get next to win in the next couple of weeks too. So.
I ain't all rats. He's like, all rats. I should have
Make sure you
known.
follow everybody, Casey. hit me up. Hit me up on Instagram. You'll find it on the channel. It's Mr. Rightway _ or Steve Wright Jr. on Twitter. And give me your name, everything to it, and so I can send it to you. I hope you're in the States, bro. Shit. If
Oh,
you're
you
not
should
in
have
the
asked that. Yeah, he's like, hey,
Yeah.
you gotta be in the States. Like, hold
States-
on,
you in the States, Casey, are you in the States? Because you're not in the States. You might, I don't
Too
know.
late now. You're gonna be doing $3,000 for
Like,
international
I
shipping.
know. I'm gonna put the tariffs on that shit. Casey, are
It's
you
like
still
I
here?
didn't realize you lived in Tanzania. Damn.
Yeah.
We gotta make sure Casey's still here. He did. Did he just leave? Casey, are you here? Make sure you put up in the chat so we can see.
Yep, Casey's
There
here.
we go.
Okay.
Casey, are you in the United States?
He is. I am now.
Yes,
Send it
I
to this
am.
PO box.
How much ship that shit slow?
Yeah, I know.
Ship it to my mama Neil.
He said, "Yes, I'm in." Okay, good. That's good. All right, Casey, congratulations. Every week, guys, like, oh look, hold on. I have more control. I got more controllers. We're gonna give away some more controllers in the next couple weeks too. I got like 6 more controllers in here. So yeah,
Oh damn, they sent you a good supply. Okay.
If you got 6, you got plenty to give away. So y'all
I
just
got
keep
plenty to
tuning
give
in.
away,
We'll
so
keep
we-
giving them away.
and I just want to thank people for just listening to the podcast and subscribing to everybody's channel. Casey, make sure you hit me up, man. If you don't, you ain't getting this controller, and I'm keeping it for next week and giving it to somebody else. This is a good ass controller. This thing is
The prices
beautiful.
will keep doubling if you don't collect.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Hey, I know somebody else wants a controller who's right below me in the Demon Hellcat logo.
Hell yeah,
Well,
I'm gonna take
wait,
it.
wait a minute.
Yo,
Wait,
Bro,
what?
what?
Hey, Steve, was that
baby
controller made
mama
in China?
funds.
Was that controller made in
Xbox
China? Was that controller made in China, by the way? It
Hold
should
on,
say
let me
so on the
see.
back. Yeah,
Yeah, let me see.
because if it was,
Baby mama funds.
that's-
You don't need to ask uncomfortable questions. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see. Was it made in China? Let me see.
because if it is, yeah, that shit is definitely going up.
Yes, it is.
Show it.
It's
Was it
made in
said?
China.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah. So if you don't claim that shit, it's definitely going up.
So, hold on. Let me see.
Yeah, I see it. Yep. Bam. Right.
Made in China. Oh shit.
Yeah. So if you don't claim that, brother, yeah,
Hey.
it's going right back into the.
Hey, you better get this controller. I'm gonna add some terror to the goddamn thing.
Damn.
He said, "I'm doing it now." Casey,
Oh,
thank you so
shit.
much. Make sure you keep throwing it up. And hey,
Congratulations.
we're gonna be doing more giveaways on the podcast because I think the podcast the people who show up the podcast should get the first chance to win anything I'm getting to give away. So podcast is always going to be first priority. Guys, this right here. So can we call Boma, make a time machine, go back in the future like Trump said, ain't nobody get yeah. Hey, as long as Goku Black don't show up, I'm good, you know.
Hold on, this man isn't black. That was my favorite line. I said, nah, they knew what they was doing when they said that. I said, I have more power to them though.
And we got fellow creators in here too, y'all. Y'all might want to go check these guys out. Picks in World said, dang, a good day not to be an Xbox fan. You know, you're right about that. You're right about
It's a
that.
great day to
people.
be a Game Pass fan, though. Mm.
Oh yeah, no man. Hey, and what's so funny about it? Xbox, PlayStation fans are going in, and like they ain't fit to get ready to feel.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you straight up. It's like you're gonna see a level of piracy that you haven't seen since like the '90s.
Yep,
Pirate Bay.
I believe that. Yep.
Back
Yeah,
in
like
business.
it's people are gonna be like, "Oh, how do you hack this?" I'm telling you, PC is gonna have a huge renaissance, like just massive, and emulators and piracy and all that stuff is coming back with a vengeance. I mean,
It
it
is.
is.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy, man. Like
Yeah, sure.
gaming shouldn't. We joke, and I get my jokes off, but gaming shouldn't be like this. People like decide like should I get gas or should I get some games?
No, but see, this is why having an all digital marketplace really sucks, right? Because it's like back in the day when you have like used physical, if you especially if you go to a mom and pop like game shop, you were good chance that you're going to find that same exact game 3 months later for 20% off or 30% off or something like that.
Yeah.
And so, you got to be real smart. Like personally, one of the tricks that I learned is if you look every year, both Costco and the Dollar General stores, will sell their in-game currency cards for both Xbox and PlayStation for 20% off. And you have to look, it's usually around Black Friday, so just kind of keep your eyes peeled. But you can go buy like, a $100 gift card to Xbox or PlayStation, but you're only paying $80, right? So that's an automatic 20% off whenever you use that currency. And if you wait for a game that you really like to be on like 40 or 50 or 60% off, so you got 20% off the 50 or 60% off, now you got some really significant savings and you can make your dollars stretch farther. So, there's ways to game the system. You just have to be patient and you have to
I
plan
got it,
ahead.
Casey.
So,
Casey just
So
sent me
you-
his address. he sent it
you
to me already. He made an Instagram, y'all.
Yeah, he made it just for that.
He just made an Instagram.
I'm getting
Thank you,
He's like,
Casey,
I
for
gotta
the
get my
kind words
account.
too, brother.
Hey, but plug into what Alex was saying. Like they got a lot of deals going on in general right now. Like Amazon, like the last
Oh yeah,
2 hours,
y'all.
the last 2 hours they've been going crazy. Like they just put up Marvel's Midnight Suns. That shit is $7.68.
Man, Tech Buzz was
Xbox.
blowing me up. He's like, man, get this game. Who did?
He said Tech Buzz.
Even was,
Oh, was
yeah, he was like, Brandon, pick up this Xbox game for $8. Go get it. Go get it.
Oh, he text you that.
Terminator Renaissance Xbox One is $14.78.
Dang.
South Park Snow Day is $12 on Switch.
Hey, you know what?
Oh
Let's-
shit!
This
This I'm gonna post this in the chat. This Guilty Gear Strive 25th anniversary collection edition PS5. This shit is $55.
Yeah, let's look at this stuff. So we on Wario 64, right? So right here, there's like many gaming deals on X. And let's go right here. All these gaming deals, y'all. Let's check. I'm gonna put it full screen for you guys, but let's put this in the chat. Let me put this widget right in the chat so everybody can start buying some games real quick. This is the part where we're going off the fucking rails.
Oh no, they need this, man. Prices is going up. We need to give.
All right.
Fuck that, bro.
let's get this bigger screen a little bit more. All right, here we go. Look at this stuff, man. We got these games. We got headset. We got Dragon Quest, $39.
That Steel Series
Smart,
Arctis Pro. I got the exact same one right now. I'm wearing
This monitor.
that shit is a steal for that headset. That's a steal right there.
Okay, so what?
Oh,
Next
the L
one.
got a Steam Deck.
I got the Stream Deck. Hey, it's definitely worth it. It's definitely
How much is that Star Wars Outlaws going for Xbox?
$30. That's a
Hell
limited
no.
gold edition.
Don't get that. Wait until
No.
Christmas. I promise you it'll be $9.99.
Yeah, it probably would be $9.99 Christmas. We got Fairy Tail 2 for $26. Those games usually probably go up. Dragon Age of Veilguard for $19.
Hey, that Alone in the Dark remake, the one to
Yeah.
the far left, that's really good for that price. I bought it.
$17, 70% off on Xbox Series X.
That's a fairly good game. So if you guys like Resident Evil, like that's like a close remake to like what Resident Evil 2 was. So if you like games like that, highly recommend it for Alone in the Dark.
Oh, Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. I have this on PS5. The physical copy is $26, $27. Hey, whoo! Y'all make sure y'all follow the link in the chat too to get some of these stuff. They got controllers.
Did you guys see the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game?
I just
yeah.
pre-ordered that. I just pre-ordered that. The limited edition. Oh, I just
Yeah, the
pre-ordered.
collectors. It's got
I
like
just sent it to Queen G. She got it too, so they had it on everything.
it's got tabletop RPG dice in it. Like
I
what?
saw that. Did you order that?
Oh yeah.
I figured you did.
I ordered one for the Switch, PS5, and Xbox just to be able to have all three.
Okay. If you haven't got Mega Man Legacy Collection 2, which is you definitely need to get. These are great games for $8 freaking dollars, y'all. $8.
That's worth
Yeah,
it.
I just ordered this to be here Saturday. Dragon Dogma 2. You know, Saturn. That's her game.
Shit, I love that game too. Yeah, Dragon Dogma.
Hell
If you
yeah.
love a good Western RPG, if you love good action Western RPG, yeah, that's really good. That's really good.
$26 for Marvel vs. Capcom Fighting Collection.
Hey, if anybody ain't bought
Yeah.
that yet, I don't know what y'all waiting on. That shit.
I don't know if you haven't bought
But-
Marvel Fighting Collection, man. They give
Buy that shit before they stop printing it again, because they will stop printing it at some point. So yeah, go ahead and do
Yeah.
something and buy that.
if they start printing it, and this is the fighting game collection we be wanting for like 20 years now. Y'all better get this stuff, man.
Bro, they bought this out.
Tales from Toyotoki. Oh,
Where's that at?
damn!
Tales of
It's
Tales.
on
Fighters
Switch for
2.
$13.69.
Where's that? Tales of where now? I didn't see it.
Tales of Toyotoki.
Oh, okay. I haven't got to that yet.
I don't even. It's yeah.
Phantom Brave, Mega Man 11.
Oh, it's right there.
Oh yeah, right. Two is
Bottom
two. Ooh. I don't know. Is that? Oh, that's an Axis game. Dang. I need to add it to my card. I'm going
Oh, they
add it
got
to my
Dragon
cart.
Quest 3 HD for $40 on PS5.
Yeah. This right here, guys. If y'all want a good fighting game, Blazing Strike.
Oh, damn! I need
$17.
that.
Get that. Predator Hunting Ground. $16 from $30. It's half off. 44% off.
Something else you could do is you could buy these
Damn.
games and go flip them over at GameStop.
Yeah, you sure can.
That's a good point. Yeah, because some of
can.
their values may
Man,
be
me
more.
and
Oh wait a minute! Click on that.
Steve
Click on
used
that.
to do that like
The Odd World. Click on the Odd World.
way
Steve.
back in the day.
What you saying, Alex?
I was saying me and Steve used to do that back in the day. We go like at Hastings and clear them out, and like
Oh,
Target
wait a
and clear
minute.
them out,
Hold on.
and then
This
go
is a
flip all that
first
stuff.
edition?
Oh yes, sir. I do the same thing. Yeah, that's why I was saying. Click on that real quick. Look at all that shit you get for $60. That's a lot.
Hey, I'm not gonna go ahead and get that, bro.
That's a lot.
What
of
is
stuff
that?
you get.
Which
You
game?
left the stock. I'm
Odd
gonna
World
go
Soul Storm. Yeah, $60, and you get it's $100 off. You get $100 off of that.
Yeah, let me go.
Wait,
and
what
buy
game
that.
again? Shit.
That's Odd World. Are you familiar with the Odd World? The
Oh.
Odd World series? Yeah, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, let me. This right here, Alex.
Yeah, I might have to.
This right here,
Oh.
Soul Storm. It's a collector's edition.
Oh
Look
yeah,
at
yeah,
this.
yeah. I'm actually on Amazon.
You see the other stuff you get? Guys, y'all make it. It's only 3 left. It said it was 3 left. I bought one real quick.
Of course.
It says 3 left in stock. Let me see. Let me yeah, it says there's 3 left in stock, so I guess I got mine. It was 150. I like collector's edition, so shit.
Yeah,
That's a lot of stuff.
every other platform like Switch and Xbox, they want 124. So yeah, y'all might wanna snap that up real quick.
It says Odd World Soul Storm for PS5 and PS4.
Mm-hmm.
Do you get 2 physical copies?
It looks like. I mean, I would assume you
I
get
don't
the
think you
digital.
get too physical.
Yeah, I think you
I'll
just get the
bet you
digital
it's-
upgrade from PS4.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
Probably that.
It might have a
Yeah.
reversible cover though. That'd be cool. If like one side be PS5 and one side would be PS4.
That could be the case. That could definitely be a case.
Oh,
Yeah,
Ace
like that's-
Attorney, $27. And it's only physical on the Switch, y'all. It's not physical on the PS4.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Which game?
Ace
Ace
Attorney.
Attorney?
Right here. It's only physical. It's only physical on the Switch.
Oh, for Ace. Okay, that makes sense. Why?
The
Why
trilogy.
that for Switch stuff?
Is it Capcom sent me a digital code, but I did not pick up this yet.
How are those games? The Ace Attorney isn't.
I've
just
never
like
played them.
choices.
Yeah, I
The Ace
think
Attorney games
People love
are
them.
they're really fun, but they're really like read a lot of reading. It's just like one of those reading type of
Mhm.
games.
No.
But it's a mystery, but it's good though. It's the only type of like narrative reading type of games that I would play because it has a lot of stuff in it. That it's difficult. Some of the part is difficult because you got to really like put these clues together and stuff. It's pretty dope though. I actually do like it.
But there's no like voice
They have Squirrel
acting, kind of like those
No,
anthologies.
they have voice acting. They
You
got
have
voice
to
acting.
think about what
Yeah.
you want to do based on what you heard.
I did a video on it. Go back and check it out.
I think the older Ace Attorneys didn't have voice dialogue, but like the ones like 3DS and onwards, those have voice acting. So that one should have it.
and it's really good too. This is a trilogy, so you get like 3 games.
Wait a minute, I'm curious. Saturn, what is this? What does Amazon like Canada look like for you for this? Do y'all have this going on?
Good question.
I'm about to say, yeah, you might want to look right quick because
We got some controllers. Oh, guys, also 8-bit dough. Once they run out of supply of these controllers they have in America, the prices are going up. So if
I
you
read about that. Yeah, they said they're gonna start having on Amazon specifically. They're gonna start having the tariff prices right next to the controllers. I said, damn, yeah, I'm on that.
you might want to get
Yeah,
some.
it's like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. This is. I'm gonna
Wow,
buy stuff in bulk.
Classic Heroes 1 and 2. This game is expensive on the PS3, but you got.
I'm gonna tell you what though, trade-ins are gonna go up.
You think
Oh, yeah.
so?
Mhm.
Yeah, big time.
because they're gonna want more inventory, and then it's and people aren't making certain stuff, so it's like controllers and peripherals and shit. Yeah, they're gonna
This is
be charging more.
$20. I might want to jump on it, but I don't know. But I mean, this Classic Heroes on this PS3 is expensive, but you know, it's RPG reading type of deal. But
That's
It's
Switch.
not the best. Now this game right here, Unpacking. I heard a lot of good things about Unpacking. This is
Man,
one of those games that like it's
it
a
was on Game
simulator
Pass,
where,
I think.
It
yeah,
was.
where you can move and you can like just when you move into a new house and you try to build a house build. Saturn, you'll like something like this. This is almost kind of like Harvest Moon, but houses and stuff. It's pretty dope though.
You were saying you found something this like a second ago? Are you
Yeah, so I'm looking at Blazing Strike on PS5, right?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They have the standard edition for $23.99, and then they
Mhm.
have the limited edition for $17.39.
Because the overstock, man.
Yeah, all of a sudden, Blazing Strike limited edition is only $17.99, $17.39, but you get the limited edition. It's a limited, huh?
The standard edition's more expensive.
You better buy this one right now, then.
So I'm like, man, that's all that. I'm about to get this shit.
I know it's a good. It looked like a good. I got it for Switch and I got it for the PS5.
Yeah, that's what I was about to get it for the Switch. And then they had what is this? They had Shadows of the Ninja Reborn. I gotta get that. You know, I love my ninja games.
Yeah, I was about to get that one. That's one with the girl with the big tatas.
Oh, okay.
Shout out.
I wasn't looking. Yeah, all right.
I ain't gonna lie. I remember playing the original one. I was like, they had no business making her that damn thick on the remake. I said, what are y'all doing? I said, what are y'all doing?
Here's a horror game on the PS5, Saturn, right here.
Oh, that's Slitterhead. That's the one.
Oh, that
How much
is.
is that?
$29.
25% off.
That's
It's
the
not
day
bad.
one edition.
That's still kind of high. They all
Yeah.
all these games need to be $9.99.
Wait a minute, hold on,
then I'm
this is
gonna
day
be like,
one
all right.
edition.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel that, Alex. Damn.
Hey,
Yes.
Alex, this is the day one edition. Look, you get other stuff with it.
Oh, okay. That's the one Neff's got, right? That's the one.
Yeah,
you
that's
got?
That's the one I got
Okay.
at GameStop.
You
Shit,
paid what, $60
How
for
much
this?
is it?
$30.
How much you pay?
Man, hold on. Let me go back to my spreadsheet and look.
Oh shit, you got a spreadsheet.
I know I paid
What
retail.
is this spreadsheet? Goddamn.
I
I
told
know,
y'all
right?
this dude was rich.
I gotta keep track of all the prices I spend on my stuff, man. I got to.
I feel that.
And what else is got? Oh, if you have not got Mega Man Battle Network Collection, is $19. Space Marine is $45 on the Xbox Series
Yeah, I'm
X.
surprised. Hey, I recommended that game like time and time again. If you want a Gears of War like game, that's the closest thing you're gonna get to it. And honestly, I'm surprised that it's been so long that price has not dropped. So that's $45. That's a good deal for that.
How much was that Slitterhead?
30.
30, yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. I paid $54.99.
So it was $49.99 basically. Okay, yeah. So it's that's a good deal for that. What else they got?
And people laugh at these games, but these Hot Wheel games are pretty fun.
Yeah, like the one I got them. We got those for free on PlayStation Plus. Yeah, Hot Wheels Unleashed. Yeah, them shits is legit. This is really legit.
Oh my goodness, they got Monsters. Okay, so they got a 2-pack. Monster Hunter Stories Collection on the Switch is $30.
Uh-oh.
So fun. So
Wait,
That's so fun.
you already
You know
have
what? This one of these games that probably will go up in the next couple of years. Probably. It says 600 bought in the past month, so I don't think it's gonna go up. But you know,
Wait a minute.
only?
Click on the box real quick, Steve. What's that say at the bottom?
oh, it
Like
says
the
download
Download.
required.
Okay, so it might be okay. So it's not.
Includes a game card for
Okay.
Monster Hunter Stories and a download voucher for Stories. too.
That's that bullshit. That's that bullshit.
Yeah, it is that bullshit. Yeah. it
Wait,
is that.
it's got Monster Hunter Stories 1.
Yeah. On the whole card, but you got to download too.
I hate that. I really.
See, I got
Wow.
Monster Hunter Stories 2 on a cart already, but I don't have Monster Hunter Stories 1. So,
Did- Akai
That's
Katana
$30
shit
bucks.
added. When did Akai Katana get added?
How
to
much
Switch?
is it?
I
Just
didn't know
29?
Yeah, 29, 27. Yeah, 27. No, $29 now. It just went up.
Yo, here it's $51.66.
God.
Damn.
No, I know. I'm so sad. I never played the first one. I only own the second one.
Here's another horror game, Dollhouse. I think this is a horror game. It looks like a horror game.
I hope
It's
it
got
is.
that weird ass company, Solo Doso, whatever they call it.
I heard
It's
about
weird.
them. Well,
Dope. They company. Okay, so this company, whenever they produce games, every now and then their games go up in value. But this is like a crazy horror game, though.
you were asking, did they add what, Ness?
I don't
Akai
know.
Katana to Switch.
Oh yeah,
Huh?
On Switch?
that's been on Switch for a good minute now. I think about it.
I didn't know that. I know it for
Yeah, dude.
360, but I didn't know it was on Switch.
What else? Room Factory for 19.
Hey, somebody text me the link for that Monster Hunter Stories.
Oh, okay.
I'm having difficulty
You can't
finding
see
it
it?
for some reason.
Okay,
I
hold
can-
on.
hold on, I
I'll
can
go
do
back. Yeah, do it for him real quick. I just passed it up.
Let's see
I
how many
found
games did I find here. Let's see.
Hot lap racing, $18. And you watching this on a replay, guys? I'm sorry. This is what we do on a live. Sometimes we take stuff. We want you to get good deals and stuff.
This is
love
the perfect
racing
time,
games.
man. Yeah, price is going up, man. You gotta lock in while you can, man. Shit, fuck
If
that.
you're
I
not
know
in
what you're doing.
GTA, there is no deals like that. So
Man.
Man, Guilty Gears limited edition, $48 on the Switch. Oh, I already bought some more stuff. But,
What's crazy, but I know for a fact that's gonna turn out like that Jump Force game, like those anime fighters on Switch. Them
Yeah,
shit's
I
gonna sell
know.
out quick, and once they gone, them shit's gone.
Oh, I don't want to keep adding all these games,
And
man.
what is this? Revelant Saga and Revelant Dogma.
the
I don't
hell?
know. Yes, this right
Sounds
here.
like a random RPG I've never heard of, but
That's
probably
what it is.
Yeah,
That's
right.
what
It sound
is.
like one. It sound like one of those like RPG Maker games. You can make.
Oh,
like,
yo. I think this is a remake of something. Look at this. This is one of PlayStation 1 old game. Look like. Look.
I hope it's a
like
remake.
PlayStation.
God,
That's PlayStation 1 graphics, y'all. Look.
you can't be looking like that.
Fire Emblem, but like I don't know if I want it though.
Bro, you can't be looking like that in 2013, let alone 2025. Like,
Hey,
I
what
don't
was
know,
the
though.
price that you guys said on the Monster Hunter Stories 1 and 2? Was it $29.99 or was it lower?
$29.99.
$29.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Or if
It
you want
says
to buy
27, but when you click it, it goes to 29. So I guess
oh my god,
more
no.
people buying it, it's going up.
Unicorn.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
Ooh, Dead Island 2 is $15. That's a
I know,
steal for
right?
that. That's a steal for that.
I bet at Black Friday it'd be like $9.
Probably so, but that's a $5 difference. So yeah.
Story of Seasons, $20.
well,
A
that's
Wonderful Life.
still expensive.
Somebody said Arkham Trilogy on Switch $27. Hold on, let me look.
I
Nah,
want this
man.
game. Squirrel with a gun.
Yeah.
I bought that shit on Steam, bro. It's
on?
yeah,
I figured it'd be for it's
it's
$25. I mean, that's not a big deal, but it's 25, so it's gonna go down.
I would not pay $25 for that. Maybe like a
No.
$9 game
Scroll the gun is alright, man.
for $9. Yes.
Okay,
It's
look at
sorta
this, y'all.
What was it? The little goat game
Only
that
like
you
for
ran around doing
$4.
stupid
Goat
stuff.
Goat
Simulator.
Simulator.
Go
Yeah, Goat
Simulator.
Simulator. It's that style of stupid.
That style is stupid.
Also worth like $10 at most.
Okay, look, our last purchase game in 2023, right? It was like I remember when this game Pocky and Rocky, GameStop was clearancing this game out for like under like $5, and I bought 2-3 copies of it. Now this game went back up to like $21.
Oh, that's a cute style, and it's made by the original Harvest Moon people.
Yeah,
What?
because
Pocky
originally
and Rocky?
that game is like from the 90s, right?
Yeah, it's good. I saw Pocky and Rocky 1 is like $99 on Super Nintendo.
Damn.
Yeah, just a cart alone. I actually saw it today in GameStop. I just didn't put no picture on it because they're like, oh, somebody might come get the joint.
He's like, yeah, I keep some plugs to myself.
I know, in case I want to go back and get it, but I ain't gonna get it.
Yep.
Any
Isn't that-
games from the brand Natsume, I would buy. I feel like they just make it fun and cute.
Demon Slayer, I can't believe it's $20 on PS5. That shit was $39 game all day. Hey y'all, hey,
I need to
who
stop.
want to get Just Dance 2023 for $9.99?
Shit.
I bought it for my sisters and they didn't even like it.
They didn't like it?
Yeah,
Isn't that like
I
the
got it
last big game that was
digitally.
made was Just Dance? They were still making
What's
it on
y'all's
the
cards looking like right now? How much
Yeah.
are y'all spending so far?
I already spent $100, so I'm not spending no more.
I put games in my cart and it's currently at $130.
You better check out for that game in the cart go up, or something get sold out like it did me the other day.
How much is that Shadow the Ninja on PlayStation 5? Well, I want it on Switch, so hold on, let me.
It's $26
All right.
on PS5.
Chat, I hope y'all guys are getting these games. Let me know if y'all bought any games in the chat. I want to know anybody in the chat bought anything. Let me know if y'all buying anything in here, because I really want to know. Oh, turn my camera up. Here we go.
Yeah, I'm getting.
They just posted Alone in the Dark is Collector's
See,
edition,
Shadow Ninja, I don't think
How
I need
much-
to get Shadow Ninja because it's $26, but it's gonna look like it's gonna go down. I don't want to waste money on that.
Let me see.
Well, I didn't even look. That's only a $3
Different.
Like what the? Nah,
Yeah. Yeah, I'll wait on that one. Oh, Tekken 8, that's a good deal. $25.
Oh damn!
$5.
Is this
I
what you
was-
talking about, Alex? The Alone in the Dark Collector's Edition?
Yeah, the collector's edition is $75 right now for PS5.
Ooh, I'm buying this.
Yeah, I just picked it up. It's a $200 collector's edition.
Yeah,
Who?
I actually like this game. The Alone in the Dark remake.
Yeah, it's a collector's
Yeah.
edition.
It's $75. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I just picked up 2 of them just to kind of be like, "What's up?"
Just to be like, what's up?
Hey, this is a fun game. Initial Drift. I like.
Need to
this
put that
game.
shit on eBay. Man, I'm telling you, shit. The
That all
eBay
looks dope.
prices. Like, did you guys see the Claire Obscure collector's edition?
Don't. Oh.
Yeah, because I remember Alex. He was the first one. But he was like, yeah, I think I'm getting like 2 of these. I was like,
Did you get them, Alex, or
want
you
to.
didn't get them?
They are still in process. I've got their tracking numbers, but they haven't made it to me. So I'm not, I'm not. You know how that goes. It's like I'll wait until I
Hey,
actually
if
get
you
them
soon
in
as
here.
let me know because I think they might release some more on the PS5.
Man,
Oh,
Alex posted that shit, and them hoes sold out in like an hour. I said, damn, I couldn't even go to the store fast enough to get there. I was like,
Mm-mm.
man, why?
They were gone. Well,
I couldn't
because
believe I
they-
missed out on it. I like
They
it. I
didn't
didn't know
think-
it'd be nothing.
I mean, it was literally on for like 10 seconds. Nobody thought that it would be anything. And what happened is, I've been following the eBay prices. So people had a whole bunch of them listed, and then they saw the reviews and they pulled them and then relisted them for like 100 or 200 higher. And then once people started actually playing it, and it's like the player reviews and all that stuff, they took them all back down, put them back up. They're going for $800-900 a pop now.
I hope some more come back out.
Mm-hmm.
I know people's doing that. I was like watching this shit. I was like, these motherfuckers.
It's the same thing that happened with The Last of Us post-pandemic edition. That's why they're running like around 2,500 to 3,000 right now.
What?
And when you go to conventions, you're gonna see them hoes be so much. I'm like,
Hey,
shit.
good looking, Alex. I bought that Alone in the Dark Collector's Edition because
That's a good one. I
That's a
wanted
really
to buy
good
it
one.
when it first came
Uh-oh,
out. Now
hey.
I hemmed and hawed.
Check it out. He said, look, hey, see the next the Bank of Nest shirt. He said, I'm sorry, lady, y'all had to tune into their live. Well, you know what you gotta get for that.
yes, sir, man. You always gotta make it rain on them, man. yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's how we do it around here. Get your money right, people. Get your money right. Get your money right. All right. Shit.
Always
Turn
make
up.
me laugh.
Turn up,
It
bro. Turn
always
up.
make me laugh.
Oh man.
Oh goodness. What else good
How-
deals on here?
Wait, how much is RoboCop going for? $30. That's not bad.
So, yeah, it's
Metal
I mean,
Gear's
I'll
25.
wait. What else is got down here?
I'm really thinking about this Origami Shadow Edition, man.
I saw that for like
I'm really
what else we
thinking.
got here? Controllers.
Golden
Oh,
Graham said he picked up Alone in the Dark. And shout out, bro. And Blazing Strike and Slitterhead.
Nice, Golden Grams. Good job.
Yeah.
I'm glad you-
Oh,
That Alone
All
in the
the
Dark,
time.
I think you're really gonna enjoy that, man. $15.
I think the Alone in the Dark was probably the best find out of that whole bunch so far.
What else we got? We got a Pokemon Power 8 case. We got Atari 7800 games. The new ones.
the reprints, I think.
Yeah, the reprints. Yeah. We got Cat Rescue Story. There you go, Saturn. Right here. Cat. Lucy, what? Hello?
There's a game on rescuing cats and petting them and playing with them. I love this.
That looks like that belongs on the Switch. Or
Oh my
something. Just turn it on.
god, you can name them. And I just woke up my cats as I spoke right now.
Now she's gonna neglect her actual cats, virtual cats. Good job, Steve. Good job.
Here you go on the PS5. Saturn.
Bro,
There you go.
They're
This-
so cute.
You saw some of this? What's up?
That game that Steve was talking about, the Inertial Drift.
Mhm.
that
Yeah.
race game, I'm really looking at it. It looks kind of dope.
It does look kind of dope. I got it on PS4 at first, and I played a little bit. It was good. You gotta take time to learn it, but it's dope.
Oh, it's not your typical racer.
No, it's different.
Oh.
It's good though. You stick with it, it's good.
The House of the Dead. That's a good one.
What's that?
The House of the Dead
Is it the
remake.
collectors?
I think it's just a remake. I don't think they did a collector's edition.
No, they're gonna do a collector's edition.
There's a collector's for it too.
I wasn't aware of that. Okay. Well, Atomic Heart, that's really good. I played that. That's really good. If you like games like Half-Life, especially BioShock, yeah, Atomic Heart.
Now we run into all the games Saturday might like. Look, we got Storage Season up for 19. Then we got
Seasons is cute. Okay, it's great. You get the farm.
we got Garden Witch Life. This is definitely like something that she probably would play.
I don't know what that is, but what's a picture? See, farming. I like. I just want a farming life. Like, is this so?
And you also get to cook. Look, you got little horror devils in here. Yeah, that's definitely for you.
Is that on Switch? I think she would enjoy that more on Switch.
It's PS5. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it's on Switch. How much on Switch?
Oh,
Switch is $26.
Well, since I won't have a Switch 2 for a long time, I might as well get it on the regular Switch. Yeah.
Just go to Dubai and pick up one there.
Here's another horror game. This
Duty free.
Where? What?
Duty free. Switch to Dubai. That's like why?
I'm never going back to Dubai. It was a one-time thing. I'm not sitting through.
Oh, hold on. that Outcast. Click on that real quick.
Outcast. Oh yeah.
Outcast. No, click on that real quick. That's what I think it is, and I should
$92. It says. I don't.
It comes with it.
Oh,
no, take a picture. Yep, I'm buying that. Yep.
If you guys are into Metroidvania type games, there's a game called Ultra Deluxe Edition.
Oh yeah, I was seeing that too, Alex. That one right there, Outcast. Yeah, I played the demo. That's just good. That's just good.
This is on Xbox Series X.
Oh, the PlayStation. Yeah, what's PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Never mind. Never mind.
I mean, it's what $10 difference.
Yeah, but it's something about me seeing like the 2-digit number. I was, oh yeah, and the 3 digits up. Never mind. I'm not operate like that. I'm like,
yo, they got a lot of secret collector's edition for sale, y'all. I hope the chat. I hope y'all picking some of this stuff up, man. I got controllers right here. Haprican. They got a $99 keyboard.
What did you just say?
Keyboard. $99 keyboard. Right here. What you thought I said?
No, nothing. Nothing.
I said.
Oh, you thought I said something crazy?
Yeah, I was like, what? And then I was like, nah, I'm not repeating it.
Oh no, yeah. I talk fast sometimes. Okay, so
I got a question. I got a question for the people who are getting Switch 2s. Are you guys getting any kind of protective cases?
I already got mine in.
I'm probably.
What did you? Can you put up what you ordered?
Yeah, I'll probably go back on my list and get it.
Because I'm trying to see. Did you order it from Amazon?
Yeah, it was $18.
I'm probably getting that.
I'm trying to see what to get.
I'll
go back and get it and see.
I'm getting that one. I think y'all saw the pictures of it already, but it's the one that has like the extra grips on the back of the Joy-Cons when you're having a portable mode. I'm not sure who makes that.
It's the cheap horror keyboard. That's what I said. It's the cheap horror keyboard.
Okay, somebody caught it too.
That's what it sounded like.
What did you say?
I wasn't gonna say it. It's like cheap horror keyboard. I'm like, what did you say?
I was like, what kind of keyboard is that?
I know, right? What's the definition of that?
I'm sorry, it ran all together.
No, but that's funny because somebody else heard it too, so it wasn't just me. I was like, okay, all right.
I thought he said something about horror something. I was like, what?
Hey, look at this. This is weird. $13. You can put it says acrylic video game storage organizer for PS5, PS4, PS3.
Or put them all together and they stay there. They really don't move.
I was say the same shit. I'm like,
or and stay with me.
You just killed my whole why you just killed
I don't have much games, but like, you know what I mean? It just stays in its place. It doesn't move. My books too. All my mangas don't move. You don't need to waste your money on that, guys. It's a money grab.
That's funny.
It's a money grab. Wow.
That was. I was like, hey, look at this right here, $13. He's like, no, you just put it together.
Or go to Winners or Marshalls or whatever you have.
I have a Marshall.
We have Marshalls.
What's up? Yeah, we got
They
Marshalls.
sell rocks, like crystals, like just a heavy rock, and you can put it there as a book stop, like a book stop.
Yeah. You can get
you see what I mean? It's like
$3.
$3.
I guess these are the end of the games. I don't see. Oh, hold on. Paradise Killer. That's a collector's edition for Xbox One. What is this Lost Worlds name? Look at this. See, we get into the Saturn games now. Look, Lost World. What is this? It's beyond the
that's-
page.
Listen, I'm more of a horror slash
It's like
What is
Kana. It's like Kana.
adventures
Bridge of
kind of
Spirits.
game. Like these little
No,
things is a little bit too cozy for me. I'm not a cozy girl. I only like Harvest Moon. It's as far
Okay.
as this cozy gets.
Yeah, dude, Marshall does sell a lot of Switch stuff, related stuff. They
Like,
do sell
what
a lot
is
of
this game? It looks like an independent game. Doesn't look like my style. But if
What
you
is
have
it?
anything like
Sweet to
Dragon's
Lord.
Dogma,
Did y'all see the house?
Dragon's Dogma
the
2
house,
is there.
it's the best.
Yeah. What'd you say, Ness?
Did y'all see the House of Ashes game on Xbox for $12?
Uh-uh.
It's a horror game. It's further up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's
good.
on subscription for PlayStation. Last I checked, I think it's still there.
This is Luke
That's the
8.
only one I haven't
Yeah.
played yet. That one and the one that's in theaters right now. Those are the two that I haven't played.
Okay,
Amazon
y'all gonna laugh at me, but I kind of want this truck driver game.
had-
Oh
truck
my
driver.
God.
It's just
Truck
called
driver.
truck driver.
Yeah, truck driver. Look,
Womp womp.
I kind of want that for. Oh, look at Betty. I don't know.
No.
Hold on, go back to that picture. Look at that black dude. What's going on with brother? Like what? Look like he got his soul snatched out of him. Like what?
Yeah, I'm gonna hear y'all. He helped me.
Oh.
Help me.
Dang,
He's-
they've already got full
Yeah.
replacement shells for the Switch 2 controllers.
Oh my God. This used to be
What?
$3 something. Look at this. This is $1.
Oh
$200.
damn! If only it was a little cheaper.
I know, right?
I platinum that game on PlayStation 5. I love that
What
shit.
is
If
the
it
big
was,
ugly alien?
if I could replace that with the Alone in the Dark, oh, but I would have canceled my shit and got this. I hate that.
What is it?
Destroy All Humans 2
Probed.
said Repo Bed, Second Coming Edition with the
Yeah,
big ass alien.
Yeah, I love that game, bro.
Yeah, I do too.
That shit came out 2006. That's one of the best PlayStation 2 games I played.
It was good. It was so good. Good story. Look at that another. Hey, this right, I bought this right here last week or a couple months ago, about a month ago. Top Spin 2, 2K25. Pretty good.
That Destroy All Humans collection, that shit might go up in value too because there was some controversy about it when it came out.
We got
What
another
was the
Harvest Moon.
controversy?
Basically they did a 1-to-1 remake of it, so basically it had like a lot of things that want to be able to get away with, like putting in games nowadays with like certain topics and stuff like that, and people was like, oh, how dare you. It was like,
Oh.
hey, look, we made it exactly authentic, nothing has changed, it's just got a new coat of paint. It's like, I said, oh, that's what's up. So y'all stuck true to your original vision. So
I mean,
That's
hey,
$200.
yep. And
Man.
then the dude the voice actor who played Spider-Man, Lauren Hall, you know what I'm
Mhm.
talking about, right, Steve?
Yeah.
He played a couple of the Chinese dudes on here and said he was doing the Chinese imitation of how
Oh,
they did back in
no.
2000s. I was like, yeah.
Oh no.
I was like, yeah.
yeah, that did not age well.
I
Yeah,
was like, yeah, they ain't.
That's
Yeah,
it. That's
so-
all the deals.
That shit
All right, guys. So
racist.
y'all follow the deals in the chat. I'm gonna go back and try to pin this to the chat so you guys can. Oh, can I pin that? Oh, I gotta go on the. I have
Oh,
to
they
actually
have
go on
a
the
Zelda
screen.
case, but it looks like shit though.
There you go. I pinned this pinned it to the chat. If y'all want to go look at these deals, get those deals because we about to. That's crazy though. A lot of these. Sorry if we broke out wallets tonight, guys, because it is.
Hey, they was gonna be broken anyway, bro. So we just training them right now at this point.
Hope
Pause.
y'all got some good deals. You never know what you're gonna get in this podcast and stuff. So, what has everybody been playing so far? This week. I know I've been playing City of the Wolves, and it's been an amazing game. It still got that Neo Geo difficulty. I was like, oh shit, man, that game was it was difficult.
I was playing Expedition 33, but I had to stop myself at the town mark. I was like, I really want this on PlayStation physically, so I had to stop playing.
I went and found a PlayStation a physical copy.
Oh, where'd you find it at?
I got here at Movie Trading Company.
Okay.
Yeah, they got one. They got one close to you in this in a couple areas, but they only had like one copy at each store. One copy. That was just crazy. I was like, yeah, I got. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. I got it.
Damn. I really wish this Destroy All Humans 2 was collector's edition was lower because I really
Yeah, I know, right? See,
I've been trying to find a physical, Not in my city. There's sold
Nobody
out.
expected this game to be like this though.
I'm playing it on Game Pass.
That's why I played it too, and I got 5 hours in. I said, "Damn, I should have bought this shit." And I played even more, and I was like, "Nah, I gotta stop at this point because I really want to support them." So I'm in a weird place. I got Game Pass for the next 2 months, but I don't want to play it because I want to buy it. It's weird.
I'm still gonna buy a copy. I'm gonna finish it up on Game Pass, and I'll probably just buy a copy to support the devs.
Where?
Look, Pink Princess. Okay, Steve. I'm in an add to cart retail therapy mode to prevent a massive crash out. Yo, get your stuff, Pink Princess. Yeah, we crash. We still awake. Yeah, we're still awake. We are still awake. we need to talk about a lot of stuff. Hope y'all got this stuff.
Yes,
Everything's going crazy with the Xbox. We found good games and stuff. Anybody else? Oh,
yeah.
Lego, you didn't get to your board in the background.
Oh, this ain't not too much to get to. It's just the plans that I have for Xbox. Going forward, as you can probably see right here. Let me go ahead and move it up a little bit. Profit plan for 2025. So as you can see right here. Step 1, raise the prices. So we already good on that. Step 2, we all know what step 2 is, just like they did in South Park. And step 3, migration to Game Pass. Or Game Pass.
We can't see that. You put it over a little bit more.
And all of that will equal out to get a PC. That's why I pretty much did that too. Oh, here we go.
I mean, at this point, you might as well just get a PC and a Switch.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like step 1, raise price. Step 2, I don't know what the fuck step 2 was. Step 3, Game Pass migration, and that equals out to get a PC. So that's what I did. Just got myself a damn PC. So yeah, like moving forward, people. Yeah, just if you're thinking getting an Xbox, at this point, you might well just looking to get a PC as long as prices ain't too crazy. But everything's going up.
I mean,
I don't know.
Like,
hold on. Somebody just said Microsoft ain't increasing console prices. Where you been at, bro?
They have.
They just get that.
They announced it today. In fact, all the prices went up today.
Are we in denial? Okay. He's denial, Joe.
No, they're not increasing prices. No.
Yeah, he's trying to psyop us with that shit they do in Men in Black. You didn't see anything like, oh no.
We're gonna put him in
Not the price.
We're gonna put him in timeout for 5 minutes.
That's Phil Spencer's alt account.
No, he said that's Phil.
We're gonna put it. Okay, so like, chat, listen up. I've been real lenient to not just put members only subscribers only on the chat, but don't come in and doing no dumb shit. Because first of all, if you do dumb shit, I'm gonna time you out, and you keep doing dumb shit, I'm gonna block you. Let's have some fun time. We're not gonna do no stupid shit right here just to try to get yourself over. All right, this is our show, not this is for y'all.
Not your show.
Not don't come over here trying to be crazy and acting all funny because I will fucking block you. All right,
there you go. Tell them
I will fucking block you, and I don't give a shit. I don't play. I'm not one of these YouTubers that play with people. I don't play. I'm too grown. I don't play with nobody kids. We want to have fun. If you over here doing stupid shit, I will block your ass and love it, and then make a shirt out of it. So,
and then love it and make a shirt out of it. Damn.
I mean, that's the other thing too. It's like nobody here, like we all have like our preferences, but nobody here is a console warrior. Like everybody loves gaming, and most of us play on multiple different systems, and we collect across everything, even systems that no longer exist. So when like people try to come in and try to they got an axe to grind, I'm like, this is the wrong place. We're not the millstone you're looking for.
Yeah, and also too, like don't come in being stupid. We ain't gonna. I'm gonna hurt your feelings.
We're all gonna hurt your feelings.
You sure right, and don't let me unleash Alex on you because he definitely will.
Oh shit! Yeah,
don't let me just don't play. Don't have fun, but don't play. If you come over here doing that, I would block you. And YouTube got a block button that you will see your comment, but we won't see it. So you think you're saying something? Don't just be cool, people. We over here having fun. Be cool. Y'all come over here acting silly. Just do it. Talk about Nintendo. Come on, stop. Y'all silly. God dang.
Other news.
Yeah. Sorry.
I have completed Ghost of Tsushima.
Finally. Oh,
it's about damn time.
About a week and a half. Get knocked out. It was good, man. I loved it. I played the DLC. It was glorious. Appreciate you, Zelda, on that. He's been badgering me for like 2 months.
Man, for a while. It was great. Most of I was playing it, I was like, man, you gotta play this. Like this is right up his alley.
yeah, I played that, and then I was like, I can't go to City of the Wolves until I finish it. So I finished it, and then I finished it yesterday, and then I was finally able to hop on City of the Wolves, and then
Did he get it?
City
I-
Wolves had this-
City of the Wolves is dope. I beat it with Terry and Rock, and then I started with Marco. I was working on beating the game with him, and then I was like, all right, I need to take a break.
I like when the Rock at the end, what happened to him and stuff. I'm like, can I get it?
I
Can I
was
get
like,
the
what is
version?
happening with this story right now?
I know, right? And it was like it had a good ending too. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Like
Yeah, I was like, okay, so that's what we're doing. But like,
they
bruh,
kind of ended it right
it's
though.
time. Capcom versus SNK 3. It's time.
Definitely, it's time.
It's time. We are in May now. We have
Terminator's
Terminator's
coming.
Yeah, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
I can't wait for Terminator. to come
That
out.
Capcom Fighting Collection 2 is coming out too. I think
It's coming out of May.
Mhm.
Oh, guys, if y'all didn't see on the channel, people always say, play some games. I play games on the channel. Y'all need to watch. I know the algorithm don't really push that out, but your boy got to play.
the Onimusha.
The Onimusha 2 remake.
Ooh.
Oh, it's so good. And Capcom, thank you, Capcom, for sending your boy. Oh, you sent me the demo. And just want to be the first boss, it cut off. I was like, oh, it was like 45 minutes. It's like 45 minutes.
Oh damn, 45 minutes.
It was 45-minute demo.
Yeah,
I mean,
Old school demos.
Yeah, I know, right? They didn't even give you a full
Yeah.
hour. They say, nah, motherfucker, you usually get this 45 minutes.
yeah, it dropped me
Solid.
30, something like that. It's oh man, I can't wait. I hope they send me the rest of that game because that game was so fun. I really do enjoy it. It's Onimusha 2. It was just so just like I remember beating it back in the day, but you know, that was like ooh, that was
Damn,
like
man.
2002 or some around that time, 2006, 7. It was around that. I forgot it was so long ago, but man, it's so good. It
Hey,
was so
Alex,
good.
Alex, that Alone in the Dark collector edition shit you got. You just got it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit went right back up to $200.
I'm so sorry, people.
Boy, I'm glad.
You know what part of the thing is though.
said,
So
thank
I don't know
God,
if you look at the sellers, right?
Did I do that? Did I do that?
Listen, what ends up happening is sellers that are on Amazon will see Amazon selling, so they'll buy all of them and then relist it under their own store at the higher price.
You jackass.
That's why I always buy everything and then say, "Oh, by the way, there's a sale on blah blah blah."
Yeah, okay, so that's what you know what I have learned that as being a content creator, you have to buy your stuff first, then tell people. Because if you try to I try to be all nice and like, yeah, y'all gotta buy this stuff. I get ready to buy it, it's sold out. I'm like, well, I need to keep my
I don't regret
I
buying
didn't
that
play
shit now.
myself.
I don't regret buying that shit.
If y'all saw the video,
I did that with some.
Neo Geo stuff.
Go ahead.
No, you did that with some what?
Yeah, I did that. I did that with some Neo Geo CD stuff, and I put a video out, and then all of a sudden I started seeing all that shit get bought up. I was like, man, I just played myself. Damn.
I should have waited. You sure should have waited. But you waited for like a month though.
I did wait for like a month or two, but I was like, well, now it don't matter. So I'm like, ah, well.
Damn, I should have been like Alex and bought two though. 'Cause I'm seeing people flip them shits on Macari for 180.
So look at these right here. Y'all saw,
I told
y'all saw the
you.
video today.
I got one. Hey, look, I got the one. I'm good.
If y'all
Next
saw my
time, I
video
think I'm
today,
doing
I went to the pawn shop there and I got all of these right here. Let me see here. All of these for $40 right here. All these games. So
Damn.
yeah, Hogwarts is like, you know, got that. It's got that right here. All these games equal to $40. Like,
Callisto. We had so many Callistos.
I mean, just go look and see what you can flip it for at like
Well, like-
GameStop.
yeah, but I'm not gonna flip it just now. But like this one is $22, and this one is like 30. One of these are 30, one is 20. But I was like, yeah, I take it. You know, and I made a little deal at the pawn shop. So, hey, go look for PS4 games now because PS4 games at pawn shops right now, like $10 sometimes. I like $10, yeah.
Now
Even though you buy a lot of PS4 games for $10, I wouldn't say Uncharted, but stuff like this, go find it, y'all. It's crazy.
That's one. Now that's one series of games that I actually don't mind going back and rebuying. Is PS4 games.
You said what? Oh, you don't?
Yeah, I don't mind going back and rebuying PS4. Like after I sold a bunch of my PS4 stuff for that game.
Yeah.
Like I sold a lot of my Xbox, PS4, PS5 stuff. I'm slowly adding more PS4 and PS5 games just because they were all really good.
Ooh, I like this. You can put this up if you want to, Steve. I'll put it in the private chat.
All right.
Anybody who's like
Oh, I got one of those. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm looking. I'm like, yeah, I'm about to buy one of these.
Private chat.
Oh, yeah.
Hold up. What are you buying?
What is it? Yeah.
It's this.
Is that what you buying?
Oh, we saw this in Como.
Yeah,
These
this
were at Como.
limited
that was a Como?
edition.
Yeah, me and Zelda were.
Limited edition
Yeah.
VHS Switch cases from Blockbuster.
Yeah, they hold your
Oh,
Switch
they-
game.
Yeah, I'm just not finding it yet. I'm buying one of these.
Let me show
Oh,
y'all.
Yeah, we saw one. We saw a couple of them.
Yeah.
There you go, Ted. Check that out. Right here, East Star.
Yeah, I want this just. I want this just for the memorabilia sake. Yep.
It's really dope. They're really nice on the inside. It's like you got little pouches for not little, I guess, little slots that you put your Switch
Mhm.
games in.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. Yeah.
Pretty dope.
Yeah, I got. So here's one. Let me show y'all guys. Let me do full screen. So here it is. This is the Blockbuster case.
got
Yeah, I got it. Been had it for a while now. But you can see it says movie VHS case. And then you open it up, and then you got like a little VHS, a mini VHS right here. Be kind, please rewind. And it says remember to rewind. And you open it up, and this thing right here, trying to open this thing is really like, it's different. It's like, oh, I can't get it open. Ah, shoot. How do I open this thing again? Dang.
It looks like there's a latch on the side of it.
There you go. Yeah, see, there you go. Okay. So, yeah. No, but you can put Switch cases, Switch games in
Yeah,
there.
I like that, and it'll be perfect because you can hold your Switch 2 games too, since they damn near the same thing.
You know what the better option is for holding your Switch games? Getting one of those MIG switches and then like copying your own games onto it.
I was
No, that's 100%. Hey, that's 100% legal. That's 100% legal. It's not piracy.
Yeah, but
because
some of
you
these
own-
Switch stuff don't work that great though.
Yeah, it does.
No, I'm talking about just keep them in the regular game case that you bought them in.
No, but you can put multiple. You can put multiple titles on the actual MIG switch, and so
Yeah.
the second generation MIG switch, it takes a micro SD card, so it has a little
It's actually
button.
coming out with that, and Nintendo's not.
It's out. It's already out.
It's been out, yeah, for a good minute.
What?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Nintendo
you-
didn't stop them?
So here's the thing. This is the deal with the MIG switch. If you take your game and you put a copy of your game onto the Switch, and then you get online, play whatever, it's 100%. It's a 1-to-1 copy.
Okay.
If somebody takes your original cart and plays it while you're playing the other one, it flags as this is a bootleg, and it'll jack your stuff up. So if you have your own games and your own copies, you can copy all of your games onto that one, micro SD
Your
card, put it
own
in the
copy.
MIG switch, and then you can play it, and that's totally legal. You're not breaking
That's,
any.
that's the thing, yeah, because it's mainly just for your personal use. It's not.
It's to back up your stuff, so you can, and basically you create your own digital library that you can carry around, and it sits in the cartridge slot of your Switch. So now whether Switch 2 games can be put on there, I don't know, but Switch 1 games definitely.
Lakers in 5. No.
Yeah, they lost in 5.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
about to say.
Lakers lost in 5.
Watch, it's gonna be all this hate. It's
no.
like, y'all talk about piracy. It's like, no, you misunderstood, dum dum.
Not my nuggets.
Not my piracy. You leave my Jolly Roger alone.
Yeah, my Jolly Rogers.
My Jolly Roger.
What are my nuggets doing right now?
You quit playing with my chicken nuggets.
Well, guys, we want to go. We had 2:30. Man, we had such a good time tonight. It's so many people. Alex gone.
Yeah, it's a good time. I'm out.
He said,
That was funny.
Yeah,
The
I'm
timing,
out this mug.
the timing was perfect. Oh my god.
Oh, there you go. He back.
Okay. What happened?
I don't know. I've been having technical issues and all
That
kinds
was
of things. I got
perfect, though.
gremlins.
We finna
I'm
land
having
the plane.
technical issues.
Gone.
Yeah, it was like shoot.
Well, that came
I
across.
did the French leave. I was like, I'm out.
That came across like, oh, thank God. Click.
Don't forget to send me my Venmo.
This is why I love this chat, though, man. Goodness. Oh, hey, Alex, I will be down there on 11th, so I'm gonna bring your TVs.
Hell yeah. Yeah, just let me know.
All right, guys. So we get ready to land this plane. We get to see where everybody find. Doctor, where they find you at, Doctor?
Currently, you can find me on X. So look for at Alexander Tyler, and you will find me. I've got all kinds of crazy content. So it's gaming and a whole bunch of other stuff. The whole bunch of other stuff may piss you off, and I don't really give a shit.
Speaking like how it is. That's what.
Yeah, that's how it is.
That's what I respect about him, man. He don't
I
shit
know, right? He don't like him, but he'll still use his app.
You can catch you can catch him on the Twitter streets with his black shiesty and his forces. So it's
That's right. Even my horse wears black Air Force Ones.
Oh goodness, I'm ready to shoot. Ness, where can find you, bro?
You can find me at NeoNess on YouTube, _Neo_Ness on the Insta Grizzle. I post all my latest pickups. Dropped 2 new videos this week. Surprise, surprise. Y'all got 2 videos this week. So one where I just got my biggest bill graded and back from CGC. And then, of course, our shenanigans at Como RetroCon, which was pretty dope. So check those videos
Oh my
out.
God, they're so
I like
fun.
to play the way you want to play a game.
Yeah, hey, Como was so every year Como is fun. Yeah, I gotta go check my video and see that and see Ness and Zelda's reaction to the NES lot. That was just funny with Ness. Like Zelda was like, "Oh, you want to trade?"
I'm still salty.
Don't be salty, man. People pass that dude up like
salty.
3 more times. I'm like, I couldn't believe it.
2 years in a row that's happened to me with you. That's 2 years at the same convention.
That's crazy, right?
It's
I
like,
couldn't believe it.
like no.
I couldn't believe it. I ain't even meant for this to happen. It just found me. I did not mean for that to happen. Man,
You've said that last year.
I did too. So hoping to happen again next year when we go back.
Yeah.
Zelda, where they can find you at, Brad?
Well, so Ness mentioned he put out a video about his big graded, grail. You mean this one right here? Is this
What?
I'm talking about? You don't mean this one, do you?
I knew he was gonna buy it. I knew it.
Yeah, I'm about to get a loan. 'cause you took all my
Yes.
money.
We gotta talk about it after.
What happens when you
we gotta
bank
talk about it
with
after the clock. I knew it. I knew
Man,
he was gonna resist again.
That shit went quick. Damn,
I
that
know.
shit
We
went
went
quick.
that day. Yeah.
He said that day.
We went that day.
You was probably over there, cracked open the box, like, I want that. I want
my
that.
man expressed it to me. Like, I bought it at like 5 o'clock in the evening, and then like I got it the next day at 10 a.m. I was like, dang, bro,
Damn.
you
I
didn't do all that.
I one day shipped it to him. I one day shipped it to him. Like, so just know if I ever sold you anything of top dollar, you will get it that next day. I don't mess around with 3-day shipping.
Oh,
No,
man.
it's
if
all
it's
it's
just
all,
like
it's
a-
all
if it's like a
insured.
track-
Tracking numbers, the whole 9.
Yeah, like it's like
Oh,
just know if I ever sell anything online and you're like, Nest, I want to buy it from you, and it's a top dollar game, just know that it's going to be next day shipped to you.
and sign for it too.
Yeah,
you
no,
will
that's
have
not
to
gonna be
sign
like,
for it,
oh,
even
it's
if
they
that's
left it
gonna
on the
be-
front porch. No, the fuck they didn't.
And I just left the shit
Yeah.
on my porch, even though he said sign for it. I'm glad I was home.
I was pissed. I was like, what the hell?
They slept on the porch.
Yeah, my man, he left it on the porch, knocked, and was in his van and drove away before I made it to the door. I was like, damn, son. All right, then.
He sounded like he was like, "Hey, I know the item is hot. I will not smoke with that shit." He said,
So you
"Yeah."
done bought like Zelda, you done bought like Zelda items for me in the past 2 weeks from me and this. Like,
Yeah.
you
When he
serious
sent
about
me the-
yours.
When he sent me the picture when he found it in the wild, I was like, I'm gonna be buying that shit.
He was like, yeah. He's like, you gonna go send it off to get graded? I was like, yeah. He's like, all right.
Let me know when you get it back.
And then I was like, yeah, let me know when you get it back. And then I got the grade. I was like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna need that. I'm like, what?
This good to sell it to
Like,
friends, though, but okay. So anybody won't be controversial, be mad as Zelda. Why did you want the game before we get to everybody else?
Honestly, I mean, it's it's a sealed Zelda, man. It's kind of I like
Put it on
this
the
is
other
gonna-
side.
this is gonna be-
'Cause
oh,
your name
okay, yeah.
ain't enough.
this will be in my collection probably forever. My camera is not liking focusing on this, but there we go. It's a little bit better.
That's nice.
And I mean, no matter how you feel about graded games, I mean, it's frozen in time like this.
Yeah.
Minimize
Right.
the OnlyFans.
Right.
Kidding.
I have a reverse OnlyFans. I send you naked pictures of myself
No,
and
man,
you tell
I'm
me to
just
stop.
totally
So you pay me to stop? Yeah. No,
The reflection was nice.
no, it's frozen in time, right? A lot of people have a copy of this game, but who can say they have an actual sealed copy?
It's
Yeah.
awesome.
That is
No, that's
true.
That
awesome.
is cool. That is cool. I ain't gonna lie, man.
That is true.
And congratulations on the pickup, and congratulations on it being an intergroup transfer.
Yeah, no, right. In the group, that's all. You had to wait on it. Then y'all probably did. We'll know. We'll talk about the price after the show. But that's really good. I'm really happy with that because it's some games like great that you just want just to have. Yeah, you can play it everywhere, but some things you like. If you got the money and it ain't hurting your budget, shit, buy that. Buy it, man. Enjoy it. That's gonna be there for. That's and also who it came from in the story too.
Yeah,
Can't beat
got a
that
lot
with
of
shit.
history with it, and like
Yeah.
for me and him, like we've known each other damn near 20 years at this point, so it's
Mhm.
just like I know how much the Zelda franchise. I mean, it's in this man's name for crying out
Yep,
loud. right?
yep.
So I know how much the franchise means to him, and like having something of that high quality, it just made sense for because otherwise it would have continued to sit on my shelf, but. I'm glad it went to somebody who's really, really going to cherish it.
That's good, man.
You know,
That's good. Megan,
Yeah, when you guys find some Gears of War shit like that, don't forget about me.
that's actually the second
yeah.
Zelda
I
thing
got
I've
you.
gotten
I got
from you, actually. Because I got your Tears of the Kingdom also this rated.
oh, you got that too?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said that's right. Damn.
What about that?
Last year, after Retropalooza.
Nice.
Well, if I find the hell Zelda, I'm gonna know who I'm calling.
Yeah, we made a trade.
We did. Yeah.
Megan, where can they find you, brother?
Yes, people can catch me on the streets of Twitter/X, YouTube. Just dropped your YouTube, Instagram. Just dropped the YouTube video. Very good skit. Worked hard on that. Got another video coming out, so that will be out in roughly about another week. So appreciate everything that you guys do. Check out the video I just dropped, and yeah, good having you people here on this. Well, it's Friday for me now, so yeah, thanks for showing up and showing out. And yeah, we ended on a good 8:20. So next week is gonna be even higher. So yeah, good job, people. Good job.
That's
So,
awesome. Saturn. Caught you off guard again.
Hi.
Always kept off guard.
Still caught me off guard.
Hello.
Y'all can. Oh my god, I don't like this like close up. You see the whole mess in the back. So you can catch me on basically any social media form. I fixed my name on all of them. So Instagram, except for Twitter, I don't use that. But Instagram, YouTube, we have TikTok, and what else? What else is there?
Twitch. You're on Twitch.
Yes, Twitch. And then I guess if you guys have threads there as
Oh,
well.
yeah,
I do post
yeah,
on
yeah.
threads, but I don't post on Instagram. So yeah, you can find me there.
That's awesome, guys. And I am Mr. Right Way. Y'all can follow me at Mr. Right Way especially on YouTube, Instagram, Mr. Right Way _, and on Twitter or X, Steve Wright Jr. No, it's Mr. Right Ways now. Yeah, I changed it. It's Mr. Right Ways. Yeah, I changed it. So yeah, I changed it. So, but anyway, guys, we thank y'all so much for the stream tonight. It's been fun. We got YouTube showed up. I guess we got to talk shit about Xbox next week. But y'all showed up and showed out. Thank y'all so much, and we always remember that. Thank y'all so much, and we'll see you next time. And I will